Better at ranking, man. Better at ranking. What's going on? So, it's been a lot going on. A lot going on. We got a couple of battle rappers, Benji Lolo, Quiddy, Spanish Harlem, coming out speaking against P. You know, us over here at the rankings, we want all the battle rappers to get the just due. Want the system or the process to be fair for everybody to have a fair chance to move up the rankings. We gonna let P talk. Salute to Marv. Salute to Big Cannon. Salute to Quest McCody. I think Saga is part of that team too. Upstairs Boys Radio. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to them. Y'all relax. We gonna be here a while. Just lay back, kick back, smoke something with me. Let P talk. I was gonna listen to it without the gang. I said, man, I ain't got nothing to do. Might fast forward sometimes, maybe. I don't know. This is a long video. But if we get through it, we get through it. Maybe he answered the questions earlier. We just be rambling. Cut it off. You know how we do. Better Rappers Life. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Let's get it.
Welcome to Upstairs Boys Radio with your host, Big Cannon, The Saga, Quest Cody, and Marv Wont. And Battle Rap News by Block. We're upstairs.
Yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's your man, place to be. Upstairs boys. Got my homie Marv Wizzle, Gun Dizzle, my man Big Cannon.
R.P. Marvin Hagler.
Hey, shout out to Marvin Hagler.
I'm not the toughest Marvin. I'm not the toughest Marvin on the planet.
Hey, man, I might use that. I'm not the toughest Quest on the planet.
I'm the toughest Marvin on the planet, nah, boy.
I'm the toughest Quest in the world. Hey, yo, what Quest Love got to say about that? You gonna challenge me to fisticuffs?
It's possible. It's possible.
Jesus Christ, man. Training, man, how you feeling, man? You looking nice, man. You looking fly, man.
Me, I feel good.
It's on, man. Hey, just a shout out, Denisha. She says, Cannon share that hero. She said, chop it up with us, kick it with us. My man Marv then disappeared already. Patty, be blessed. PM on Clubhouse and on.
We all have personal relationships with the guy, you know, and there's a lot of people in the culture who aren't happy with him. And he hit us up to allow us to be the platform where, you know, he kind of sets the record straight. So, you know, please, if you guys could take some.
Ask some hard questions, y'all. Y'all rock with them. Hopefully they asking the right questions.
Time out of your day and give it up for my man P over at URL. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Hey, yo, P, what's up, man?
I am here, man.
Hey, P, this is Mark. This is Mark. I want to say something to you. Okay, now, yeah, like whatever is going on right now, whatever conversations you have with people, I want you to know that it has rubbed people the wrong way, so much so that our other co-host Saga said that he could not be in attendance for this conversation.
Damn.
Wrong man, right?
Yeah.
You got the right to say that, right?
I just want to for the people who are wondering. You know what I'm saying?
So moving on along.
Out the gate. I knew Saga was part of the platform, so Saga don't want to come up there. P just don't even care. Not why, not nothing. They didn't even tell us why. See what they do to us? We're the fans. We just want to know things. They do things like this to let us know, and then we still don't know. Maybe they'll explain it to us. Maybe. I don't know. I'll first watch Pretty Wilson in the
I'm not mad at him taking that right to do that.
That's right.
All right. So, what's up, man? How you feeling?
I would at least ask them, you want to know why? Right? Like, y'all said that for a reason, right? and then he don't want to know why. But I would at least ask him, want to know why, and let him say no. Then why? Maybe still told him why. Cause he a Christian. What up, Michael Hall? What's going on, man? What you think about this whole situation, man? Listen, let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That was crazy.
Good, man. It sounds like your mic is rubbing against your clothes or something, man. We got a little feedback.
Tell JB to fix that mic, dog.
Yeah, man. Come on, JB. What JB? I know you got the boom.
Fix the mic, man.
Pause. Yeah, definitely. All right, man. So it's a lot going on, P. It's a lot going on, man. Thank you so much for calling in, joining the show from Clubhouse. We appreciate that.
Wait. Let's make sure that I didn't call in.
You didn't call in. Yeah, you requested this.
Yes. You requested. Yes.
Definitely.
I don't run from smoke.
Okay. So what's the smoke, man? What's going on?
For the smoke.
All right, so check.
I'm looking for it.
There's been a whole lot of shit going on. I've been watching some of the other blogs, some of the other media outlets. Battle rappers have been feeling a certain way, man. I don't want to leave this conversation as much as I want to hear your perspective on everything that's going on. So for the people that don't know what's happening right now, you care to give a rundown on what's popping?
Yeah. Normally.
Question. Is that a question? Not really. Just give a rundown. I like to look at interviews to at least listen to the questions, see if they legit, and see if they at least answer the questions. That's just me. Sorry, y'all. I'm not watching it for no reason. I break that.
I wouldn't even bother addressing this sort of thing. But I see it's such a topic out here. I said, you know what? Let me go talk about it. Right? So first things first, I seen that a young man by the name of Spanish Harlem did an interview on Hip Hop Is Real, where he was giving out the keys and talking about his frustrations with the crew school process and how he disagreed with how it works, and putting people in the game about the do's and don'ts of URL. I saw that. He said a lot of accurate things and a lot of things that were not accurate, and just left a lot of stuff out. Period. That was followed by an interview that I saw with Gwee, also on Hip Hop Is Real. And Gwee talked about his frustrations with myself and his experience here on URL. And then it was all capped off by a third interview with Benji Lowe, where he talked about, his thing. From what I gathered, it wasn't so much about his problems with P. It was about he was addressing why he's not on URL. What is preventing him from being on URL? So I said, you know what? I know a little bit better than most. So let me address this myself. So that's how we got here.
Okay. So what about so let's go back. Let's start with Spanish Harlem. You said Spanish Harlem, he had a lot of true things he said, but he left some things out. Let's talk about some of the true things that he spoke on first.
Let's just answer what was wrong, what was true, what was false, and what was just stuff that was left out there. Don't one at a time. That's how you lose track. You try to break every little thing down, but me just practicing interviews, but hold it down, Rankins. Okay, the good things. What's true that Spanish Harlem said?
And you have to let us know in that regard. He said something to the tune of, like, one of the things he talked about was he was requested to change his wardrobe or change his style of dress to be more appealing to URL. Is that? Can you elaborate on that instant?
I mean, to be honest, I don't remember having that conversation with him, but I'm not the type of person to run around and call people liars either. So if he says that's what I said, then I'm gonna rock with that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree with him and say that is the case. But prep has been around since when I was here. Prep has never been requested to change his style of dress.
Okay.
Prep did that on his own. And I've known Prep since his first battles on URL. That was never.
Okay, question was, did you tell Spanish Harlem to change the way he dressed or his appearance? Answer, yes, if he say so. If he say I said that, sure. But Prep, I never told Prep that. What's that got to do with anything? Oh, Rank, is he saying that? See, he didn't tell Prep. Prep did it on his own, so he don't tell people. But you just said yes, you did, or no, you just said I don't remember, but maybe I did. No, I don't call people liars, so sure. Question: Spanish Harlem dress code. Answer: sure.
A topic of discussion between me and Prep. But I will say, I could see how that potentially could be.
What up, Ferg? What's going on, G? Y'all make sure y'all like the video, man. Like the video. Make sure to subscribe if y'all new. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me what y'all think about the situation, man.
For somebody to overcome it. You know, when you don't look like what people are accustomed to on the brand, it could present an issue. It doesn't mean that you can't. I mean, right now we got the right dude.
Hold it down.
I don't know if that's me or not, bro.
Hold it down.
That's not me.
It's famous.
That's not me.
I don't know who that is. Somebody getting a call. It must be Quest. All right, let's go. Man, it's Quest, man. I'm high. No, man, my phone on do not disturb, man. I'm high in demand right now, man.
Yeah,
I took time out to do this fucking interview. No, go ahead, man. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, now the white kid, Anderson Burst, he's a star in the Crucible so far. Looks nothing like what we typically do here on URL. Don't rap like the way people typically rap on URL, and he's having success. You know, but I feel like, you know, he said that he was.
We lost you.
So pretty much no, yes.
We lost you.
No.
Hold on, yeah, no, he's calling me. Hold
Yeah.
on. That he was
like, don't give the sauce away. Abort.
He changed his style of dress.
Right.
But he didn't. He didn't change his style of dress. He stuck to his guns, and unfortunately, still didn't make it.
Right. Okay.
Now, Pete, can I ask you a question? I want to ask you a question. And my question is, when it comes to believability and looks and all of these things, if you're having these conversations with these gentlemen and possibly ladies, is your word law, or are these suggestions that you're making?
He just, as I said, as I just stated, he did not change his look. His last battle on URL was versus Ishmael on the Crucible. Go check the footage and look how he looks. He did not change his look. Was he denied an opportunity because he didn't change his look? Have you ever seen him look any differently on URL? No. He's never changed it. That prevent him from getting opportunities? Absolutely not.
Someone said, someone in the chat made a mention that Prep is from the DMV though, and that I guess they're insinuating maybe.
So pretty much, he not denying that he might just he might what's the word? He might ask them to do something. He might suggest certain things, right? But it's not going to necessarily prevent them from getting on the stage. So maybe he suggested it, but it didn't matter. He didn't do it, and so it didn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, a little more leeway to people coming out of DMV.
Spanish is also from the DMV as well.
So that's that.
So let's put that to sleep.
Okay.
And let's also put this to sleep. I am not from the DMV. I am from New Bern, North Carolina.
Okay. Now that's something that people didn't know because there's somebody, someone just made a comment on the chat, just suggesting that you might be like DMV biased. Okay, so now Spanish Harlem said some of those things. Talked about change. You said you never really talked to him, heard him.
Not being from the DMV is to certain people will probably be like, but that's just a throw off. You being biased towards a certain area don't have nothing to do with where you're from. He just said he's from New Bern, North Carolina. What does that mean? Like, where is that? That don't mean he's not biased in the DMV. So you still have to ask him. You can't let him deflect by saying I'm from, even though they didn't ask him that. But he just threw that out there real quick. It could have been a deflection. You know what I'm saying? Can't just, I still would ask him. Like, that still would be part of my questionnaire. So, and then have him answer it the way he been answering. He answers pretty good. He answers the question good.
You don't recall making that statement in regards to him changing?
But let me be clear about saying this. That's a long time ago.
Okay.
So if he said, like I said, if he says that's what I said, I'm not gonna call him a lie. I'm gonna say, yeah, I did.
Okay.
We're gonna rock with that. But let the record show that he did not change his look.
Okay.
And yet he still did not make it.
Okay. So what parts of what's been said in the media? Now, I don't want to make it just about Spanish Harlem or anybody in particular, because I don't want to start, that or what have you. But I do want to know, like, what are some of the things that are being said that are just totally untrue?
Man, I don't get that, y'all. I'm sorry. I really don't get it. He said, okay, he didn't change the way that I told him to change. So let's just say I did tell him to change, right? He didn't change the way I told him to change, and he didn't make it through. So he stuck to his guns. He didn't listen to you if you told him that. And he didn't make it. You deny him. So what does that mean? He still got a point. Why are you talking like, yeah, see? No, he got a point still. He didn't listen to you, and then what? And then what? I don't know, really. Like, if he's still booked, then he ain't got no point. But if you're trying to deny him because he don't want to listen to you, then you got a point.
Well, okay, so let's talk about this. So I'm looking right here in the chat. Right, I'm looking at who's on. If I ask you to bring somebody up, can you do that?
Yeah. Hey, DJ, you there? I think DJ is listening on YouTube. It's a lag on YouTube, DJ. We're gonna need you to listen we'll need you to listen in the clubhouse room. All right, who you want to bring up?
I'm looking at. I see Kels is down there in the chat, and I see Bills. His joint says we for some reason.
Okay. Hey, yo, if either of you guys can y'all raise your hand so we can see y'all real easy and just bring y'all up. Don't raise your hand if you're not one of those two.
KELZ.
Okay.
And
then we hate Bills.
Yeah, there you go. We hate Bills. There you go.
Okay.
Got Bills in here? Oh, look at this. I'm gonna cuss Bills out for some shit that strictly got something to do with me.
It's the Scouts.
All right, who else we got? All right, Bills. Hey, y'all, what's up, Bills? Yeah.
So he's bringing the Scouts up there. Let's see what they got to say. So these are the people that's under Pete, that Pete put into position. The Scouts. Of course, they're going to agree with whatever Pete's talking about, right? Why do we want to hear the Scouts for? And how the Scouts so happen to be up there? Just follow P wherever you go? Come on. It is a hot topic. We're going to let him slide on that. It's a hot topic, but come on.
You live and direct on set with the Upstairs Boys. You feeling good?
Bills, what you say? Bills is my right hand man. That's my guy. So his word, his word don't got a lot of legitimacy behind it.
So he gonna lie for you.
So I don't really want to lean on him too much.
Okay.
Floss is another one. There's Floss right there. Pull Floss up for me too. Floss New York.
Hey, yo, make sure like if you got background noise, we pulling you on stage because we are live. If you got background noise, just mute when you're not talking.
Pull Floss up from the tip.
So he gonna lie for you.
So, I don't really want to lean on him too much.
Okay.
Floss is another one. There's Floss right there. Pull Floss up from the tip. Floss New York.
Hey, yo, make sure like if you got background noise, we pulling you on stage because we are live. If you got background noise, just mute when you're not talking. That's all.
Floss there. Where's Floss at? He's the last one. We can get him up there.
All right, come on, Floss.
There he is. Come on, Floss. All right.
Hey, sorry for this background noise. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay. All right. So I requested these 3 specific people because these 3 people are actually scouts for the Crucible, right? Floss, Bills, and Kells are all scouts for the Crucible, right? I don't pick.
You just went dead again, bro.
Hold on.
You need to fix your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, nah, somebody called me again.
Famous.
My bad. But I don't pick anybody that participates in the Crucible. Anybody. That's what we got scouts for. There are 11 of them. 11 scouts. Each scout gets to pick 2 people for every region we go to. I don't pick anybody. Right?
Okay.
Now, the scouts were informed. Floss, unmute yourself, Floss. Let's go with you first.
Yeah, I definitely 100% do all the picking. I was really just dealing with picking right now, so my phone is ringing.
Okay, Floss, do you remember me telling y'all the scouts? I had a group conversation with all of y'all, right? And I suggested to y'all, I didn't tell y'all what to do, but I suggested to y'all to not pick people who have had PGs previously and who have been around for a while. Is that true or not true?
Yes, yeah. Obviously, we want to pick the best people possible. But you said that if somebody doesn't make it out of round 1, it's not good for them. They might not be able to be eligible for cards that have to spin the block from Crucible again if they can't make it out of round 1. So if they do it, cool. I'm dealing with that right now. Where I got somebody that I might end up telling them, look, bro, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, I don't blame you because you already can do Survivor Series and cards. But yeah, so you guys basically said pick who you want. If they, as long as they haven't reached a certain echelon with URL where they're already on the main stage, then pretty much, if they have a PG or 2, just ask us and we'll approve it or not. But it's up to y'all ultimately who you want to pick.
Okay, and I did that so that my finger doesn't go on the scale. I don't control who y'all pick. Y'all pick who y'all want to pick, right or wrong.
Yeah, I picked every person.
I made a suggestion on what I thought and how I felt, and then after my suggestion, I said, "But do what you want to do." Correct?
P. But is your word the final word?
No.
Okay.
I mean, look, Bills, Tails, can you unmute yourself? Did I ever give y'all a final word on anybody participating in the Crucible?
So now we're back into the Crucible. I'm pretty sure Gwitty's not talking about the Crucible. We're still in Spanish Harlem, though, so maybe they're talking about Spanish Harlem. He went back into the Crucible, and he's saying that he suggested the scouts not to pick somebody like Spanish Harlem that's kind of already established, that already did PGs, because if he don't make it, then he can't move on. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. So now it's up to the scouts to tell that to the battle rapper. Now I don't know if Spanish Harlem knew that or not, you know what I'm saying? But if Spanish Harlem knew that, hey, you might not want to do the Crucibles because if you don't make it through the whole tournament to get whatever the prize is, the big cards, whatever, then I can't just pitch you in a big car after that. That makes sense. What's going on? Get your bars media in the building. What's on, man? Pull up, man. I know you got a lot to say. I know you. Have you been checking out what's going on? I know you see everything like me. Pull up, man. Talk to me. Help me break this thing down if you got some time, G.
And I think I avoided everything you said. You said don't pick anybody who's in the process, and I picked Mr. Mills and Ishmael.
Right? But, so you see what I'm saying? Y'all did what y'all wanted to do, right? uninhibited. I didn't have nothing to say. I let y'all do what y'all wanted to do. Right now, the Crucible footage is out.
Get your bars media in the building. Get your bars media in the building. What's going on, G? How you feeling? You can hear me? Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, G.
What's good with it, brethren?
What's goody? How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. I'm listening to all of these protocols, and P's name is coming up a lot.
Right. He answered me pretty good. Have you seen his interview? I'm just first time watching it right here.
I seen pieces. Are you talking about the when he's talking to all the guys up there, Mark One, Quest McCody, though?
Oh yeah, the upstairs boys.
Yeah, whatever the name. Salute to them. But yeah, exactly that one.
You have heard it? You watched the whole thing, or you just bits and pieces?
I watched bits and pieces, and I seen Benji get up there and
Oh, he came up here?
Yeah. Benji was talking to Pete.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely got to see that part. I gotta see that part. What?
Yeah, Benji.
The only thing I'm confused right now, okay, he said, okay, the whole dress code situation, right? So let's say he did suggest that and he didn't make it through, or he don't want to give him more battles, then what? What is that?
I don't know what you call that, but I don't believe I didn't know that battle rap was about the dress code.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that's a bad thing. And my whole thing, okay, he almost he admitted it, but he didn't. He said he don't really remember. Our whole thing is it shouldn't matter. Don't have nothing to do with no dress code. Don't try to tell these dudes how to dress. We listen to the raps. Is that fair?
I agree 100%.
Okay. Let me see. Anything you want to chime in, or you want to just kind of help me break it down?
I'll help you break it down for the time being. Well, I do want to say,
all right,
LL Cool J versus Saga just dropped, and LL Cool J just exposed. He just exposed. Listen to his round, bro.
It's one round or three.
So it's a one-rounder.
Dang.
One-rounder versus the Saga. Crazy. It's like it's hard. I don't like judging one-rounders. But the stuff that he was saying, how he brought up URL, he brought up P, and then on top of bringing up URL and P, he brought up the app. He was just exposing the whole system. How you get shelved, how like you don't. Since your battles are not on YouTube, it will be based on views, and they base paying you off of how many views you get. That's why you got people like Hitman and all of them big time. Like he breaks it down. When you get a chance to watch that,
I'm definitely going to check that out. You almost made me want to go check it out now, but I'm doing something.
It's fire, bro.
Well, I like battle rappers life over here. But I just wanted to hear there's a whole lot going on, man. Everybody got P name in their mouth. So I was just like, yo, we gotta let P respond. He's doing a pretty good job now. He's just a little cocky with, you know how P talk. He don't care. P act like he don't care. Like, come on, P. He talked like a businessman, like very eloquently, but he still got a tough type of bully demeanor to him somehow. I don't get that. I don't know how he does that. Maybe it's because how he look. But it's just the way he's talking, though. Maybe because I already know how he looked, too. So it's just like mixing it up. I don't know what's going on, but you don't care.
It's on the app. Spanish Harlem and Ishmael, you saw it. Quest, do you know who judged the Crucible that Spanish Harlem participated in?
Yeah, let me know.
It was Swave 7 and Easy to Block Out. Not me. Swave 7 and Easy to Block Out. We watched it. It's on the app. You can go watch it. They did their audition. Sway and A's gave their breakdowns, and then they picked who they felt like should move on. The scouts get to pick who audition, but they don't get to pick who moves on. You just get them to the audition. Once they get to the audition, participants have to get past the judges.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So where are some of the so what are some of
I mean, that's fair as long as the judges is not biased, right? I mean, I hate those two judges you named, but we ain't even gonna get into that. Like, what? Wade and Easy, they judge battles. I didn't even know that. But so okay, I mean, but they should give an opinion on it as battle rappers, whatever the case may be, as long as everybody under the same system is fair. But like, long as they not biased towards, you know what I'm saying? It would seem like of those two names, Ish Moolah is definitely going to be favorite. I like Coliseum, Easy to Block Captain, Golden, what is Ish Moolah? He like Gold Team or something. Gold. I forget the name.
Golden something.
Yeah, something Gold and / Jaime, right? And he was waving it.
I don't know if he's with Swave and him. He might be, but I know he's a part of that We Go Hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like that would be a little biasness, those judges, but whatever. My whole thing is what's next. If Spanish Harlem knew when he got into the Crucibles that you're not gonna be, if you lose, you know all the rules. If you lose, then don't expect to get on Band Legacy or Band or Survivor Series or Born Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Those cars you really want to be on if you jump into Crucibles and lose. So now my only question to him is, did you know that? If you did, you signed up for it. Well, I'm not gonna. Come on, what I'm supposed to do? You're a grown man. You're a grown man. But here we go. Let's get
it. Like, just so we can unpack it and not cover it as if everyone listening knows what's going on, right? What?
Thank you, Quiz. Thank you. Break it down like for us. This is for us, the fans. Y'all doing this for us, so make it make sense to us, please.
What are the gripes? Like, what do you see these gripes to be? Because I watched the videos and I saw a conversation about the difference between URL North and URL South. Right. Okay.
That's because events happen in a certain location. People try to categorize them by the location they're in. I live in Richmond, Virginia. So if I live here, why would I do an event in Tennessee that I could do right where I live at? Why would I go all the way out there to do that?
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I like the way you said that with conviction. But what about if you live there? Then why would people think that you might be a little biased towards DMV and tell us, oh, well, I'm from North Carolina. But you live in Richmond, Virginia. Right. Stop playing with us.
He sounds...
Stop. Don't talk to us like that, or we can talk back to you. Like you know what I'm saying? Why are you talking to... He just said it's for the fans, so why are you talking to us like that? Or are you talking to them like that?
He talking, he's not just talking to him. Remember, he's talking to us because he's for us to hear.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come on, you want us to break you down? We'll break you down. If you want to talk to us like that.
See, that's the thing, though. He is a great speaker. Therefore, what he says is going to resonate to the people who don't think like we do. Because we're not the average fan. You feel me?
Right,
so,
right.
As you just broke that down and said that yellow, like don't talk to us like such and such. Like, of course, I feel the same way too. But the average fan is like, oh, okay, he makes sense.
But he just used the excuse for being in North Carolina. And then you told us you live in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. Right. That's why people are saying that you might be biased. And I already said it in the beginning of the video when he even said that. Like, what does that mean? Where you're from don't mean that you're not biased towards a certain area. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. What they got to do with where I'm from? And wherever he at, I could be biased. That's it. What are you talking about anyway? Where you from? I mean, I kind of get it. Are you from New York? You're gonna be a New York Knicks fan. Wrong, but I get it because a lot of people are because they're from there. But no, they don't have nothing to do with biasness. Like you were saying earlier, everybody don't like y'all. Y'all looking on it at one level and that just let that play y'all. No, I look at it overall. You can't just talk to us a certain type of way. You got to really break it down, make it make all the way sense.
And everything,
because obviously it's a communication thing going on. The dude Gwitty said y'all be arguing on the phone. I can't wait till you get to that part. He said y'all be arguing on the phone, bro. So come on. So like he must feel some type of way about how you talk, or you feel some type of way. It's communication thing, is all I'm saying. And you already rubbed me the wrong way, and I don't even know you. Like, come on. It's just for the fans. Just be nice to us, please. Answer the
I'm
question.
saying can be backed up as facts. Quest, if you check your phone, I sent you quite a few flyers. The thumbnail images. They can be verified. Okay. There's someone else. Let me see. Let me look down.
Prudy in the building. What's going on, Prudy? He brought his staff up there. Hi, staff. So happy to be on the panel already. Hey, I see all my people. Hey, can you bring that person up? That's coerced. Coerced. They don't even know how to say that word. Y'all plant that. Like, come on. What are y'all doing? Who are y'all trying to kid?
Yeah, I know we have somebody right now who's having to decide if they want to do it or not, and it's up to them. It's because, yeah, they don't need to do it, but if they want to, then they can. And I'm trying to win, so yeah.
All right, so what's the problem? Why are these niggas? Why are they mad? What's the problem?
This is what I think. It's just my opinion.
What's the problem? Why they mad? Ooh, y'all just jumped past a lot of questions. Y'all got tired. Y'all just like bump it. Just answer this. Come on, P. Come on, P. Tell us.
Well, this is what I think. If I get in a time machine and go back to all of these situations and change the answer from no to yes, I'm not even on here right now. I'm not on here. We're not even talking about anything.
What about the established individuals, though?
See, that's my whole problem right now. This is the second time he done said something to y'all, and y'all don't even rebuttal what he's saying. Nobody knows what that. Y'all don't. So just because y'all there, y'all his friend. Yeah, I know y'all don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Bro, you know that they are part of the same system, though. Like P's employer employs everybody up there. Everybody up there, right, are legends in their own way. But at the same time, they're legends that are not. They're not known as like the greatest to ever do it. They're still searching for that. Therefore, they're going to be like, oh, you wait till Benji Lolo do that. That's all I can say.
Ooh. I mean, y'all don't got to be like y'all. That could mean anything. I would say. I mean, just the common sense thing to say, like, yes to what? Like, what are you talking about? Hold on for a second. I lost him. You know what I'm saying? Yes to okay. If the no's turn into yes. So what did you say no about? Why we don't know that already? That's the problem. Come on, get to that. And y'all don't even ask that. Y'all act like y'all already know that. What did he say no to?
Put it like this. So you have a reporter, right? She works for the reporters. You know, they work for the teams, the individual team reporters. So say that somebody like who can we say Kevin Durant or Kyrie does something ridiculous and foolish, fooling everybody, right?
Right.
The reporter, even though the people wants to know, the reporter is going to ask them simple questions, and whatever answer that they get, Kyrie gives them, they're not going to rebuttal because they want to keep their job.
I mean, that's a reporter, bro, but not an interviewer. You know what I'm saying? A reporter, I get that because they just pretty much just asking the questions and just taping it. But an interviewer, bro, well, you're talking for us, Marv and Quest, right? Us, we want to know. Y'all probably already know because y'all is friends. We want to know. So you're supposed to be like, what did you say no to? Well, yes to. Y'all just sit there. And let them keep talking like, and then Big Cannon just come out of nowhere. Hey, what about the establishment? What the? Hey, he didn't answer the question right.
Marv has been on the URL a handful of times. Quest McCody has only been on the URL a handful of times, no more than like 3 times of that or something like that. Big Cannon has not been on the URL a bunch of times. So with them being said, they're still booked, but they're not about to rebuttal where the lead is of the corporation that they want.
Oh my goodness, get your bars up. Y'all hear that? Get your bars up trying to say that y'all scared of him.
Yeah, they scared. They're not scared of him. They're scared of the entity that's behind him.
Smack? That's the Smack and Beasley? They know Smack and Beasley.
Yeah, but we all know how sensitive they are. And if anybody, the people that come out and say whatever that's not established specifically with them won't get booked. So if they pressure P, they gonna get pissed off at P, tell them to do whatever.
Oh my goodness, this whole thing was set up.
I'm trying, bro. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't want to say.
But it makes sense if you got on a platform that's not even gonna question your answers. Like you're supposed to. How you ask a question for us and then we don't understand what that means? So now what? That question was not even for me. I still don't know.
Yeah.
What does it mean? If you say yes to what? Maybe he's gonna answer it later. And why I gotta wait till later? He just asked right now. Come on. And then
he's not gonna answer it later. Like, I'm putting a team. Like, listen, like I'm trying, man. I ain't saying nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Established one? Like who? You mean give me somebody? I like to speak specifically.
Like, so it's really hard to say specifics. Because me personally, I don't want to. We got one right here.
You said you.
Yeah. We got one right here. We got a few different people just throwing names in the chat. One of the chats, Big Chops said, ask him about Piranha. I don't know if we need to.
Piranha is on here. He's in here. I saw him just a minute ago.
Okay.
Piranha is booked right now. He's booked for a battle right now.
Okay. We got another question coming from Apes Only. They say Ishmael's Team Hami. Why did Swave judge?
oh my goodness gracious, what was that all about? The person in the chat, see, they didn't even know what the person in the chat talking about. How y'all let him get away with he's booked right now? What does that mean? He still got the same problems as them, right? We heard his problems. Piranha used to talk junk about you too. Remember? Yeah. So now he's booked. Okay, so what happened? That's what they asked him. Like, we asking you what happened. And Pete know that. And Pete just like, he booked right now. And they don't know nothing. So they just let him pass again. Like, what? Oh, y'all, the wrong people just interviewed this guy. Come talk to us, Pete. Come talk to us. Come talk to us. And we're going to ask you what the fans want to know. And we ain't going to let you just say anything. Come on. We the fans. What up, Holly? What up? Like, what? He's asking you what happened to you. If you don't want to answer, then you say that. But don't throw us through the loop, bro. Well, he didn't even do it to us. Yes, he kind of did. But he did it to them because they don't know nothing. They don't know. Why would they know? How did they even know? Maybe they do know. I don't know. But
they don't know. Well, my opinion,
if they do know, it's even worse. They just let them slide. Y'all know.
They're not stepping on no toes. They just making it seem like they making him. They're trying to give him a better light to the people. Instead of going in there neutral, they already picked a side.
I ain't saying that. That's good, your bars, man. But I'm just like, it's feeling like that, y'all. It's feeling like that. I don't want to make that assessment yet. He watched more than me. You know what I'm saying?
Just my opinion.
I don't know the Ishmael last week. I've never heard that until.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm just saying I've never heard it.
I thought it was Donuts Squad. I didn't know he was
Ishmael last week. I've never heard that until.
Yeah.
What?
Coming from Apes Only. They say Ishmael's Team Hami. Why did Swave judge?
I don't know the Ishmael last week. I've never heard that until.
You think what I'm saying? Aren't you supposed to know these things?
Pete, I mean, I can't expect Pete to know more than me. I can't expect that. I know everything. I can't expect him to know more than me. Maybe he didn't know. And I don't even know if he's Team Hami. I just know he's affiliated. Of course, he's cool with Swaving him. Come on. Jake Murder in there. Come on. That's why I would assume that he's Team Hami, but I don't know for sure if he's Team Hami or not.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm just saying I've never heard it.
I thought it was Donuts Squad. I didn't know he was.
That's what I don't.
So let me ask you this. I got Damian George on here. He wanted us to ask P if Spanish Harlem still had an opportunity with URL or if he's burnt his bridge.
Bills, you want to line?
Yep.
What was the instructions I gave you recently about Spanish Harlem?
Wait a minute here. Get your bars might be right, y'all. What?
What does that mean?
Hold on for a second, get your bars. Why? I thought they came up here to ask him questions, bro. They're really not asking him nothing. So they kind of just threw me off already. They're really up here with him, with the fans. And they just asking now if it's coerce or they really like friends, then they all just helping the narrative spin on his favor. What? Why are y'all asking the questions of the chat at the beginning of the interview? I thought y'all supposed to already have these questions. So y'all just coming up off the top with the questions, huh? Just freestyling the questions. They just try to bamboozle us. Oh, they just try to bamboozle us. Prudy, you see that? And he just got caught because he just read off 3. I'm like, what is he doing? Oh, y'all don't got no questions, bro. Y'all not interviewing him. Y'all just got him up there and y'all are on his side.
He told me to reach out to him looking for Survivor Series. I called him twice on his phone and I called him on Facebook and he gave me a response.
Now, mind you, this is after the slanderous interview. This is after that.
Okay.
That's the instructions I gave Bills after his interview.
So my question would be is why after the interview?
There we go. That's a good question, Big Ken. That's a good question.
Oh, because I wanted to show for sure, so for the people to see that I'm gonna give him this opportunity, and then let's see what he does with it. Because the truth of the matter is, go look at the battles. When you go watch the battles will explain to you why someone didn't progress.
Okay.
So he.
I mean.
What battles? What battles you talk? What battles is he talking about? Hopefully he tells us what battles.
We don't know.
Hopefully he tells us what battles he's talking about. I watch everything, so I know what. If you just say it and it's out, I seen it. So what's up? Just say the battle. I can tell you if he do good most of the time. Most of the time. So what you mean not progress? You know how many battles we've seen to say this person should progress or this person should. So it's not that. No. Like, it don't matter if they choke a couple of times. Watching Tawk's battles, let's just put somebody else's name in there. Tawk's battles should show you why he's still going and getting any battle he want. Right. So don't say that, please. And he's not even that bad here. What battle are you talking about? Hopefully he says it, y'all.
Question, check your messages.
What battles we got? Tell me which battle. Give me an example.
Go to the first one I sent you.
Okay.
Stan Harlem versus Top 10. That's a 1SK on RBE 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was not too good of a battle.
That was a horrible battle.
Yeah, that was a good battle.
2 years ago.
So why? Now the question is why? Okay, hold on. Let him finish. That was. You sent them that battle for what? To show them what? That he shouldn't be progressing. I don't get it.
That battle happened on the
mad years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, like you said.
Yeah. Like 2-3 years ago, though. That's like
same card that Monique and Ava battle. That's a big situation. 22,000 views in 2 years.
Okay.
What does that mean? Please tell me what that means. Get your bros. I just got confused.
Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are because it doesn't make sense to me.
I just got confused, y'all. What does that mean? I just sent you a battle, a 1SK for 3 years ago, but your statement before that is the battles was showing you that he shouldn't progress. Then you show us a battle 3 years ago on RBE. I thought RBE don't even count. Do Smack even know you said that?
Well, I think we're on the same wavelength, bro. We're on the same wavelength.
Does Smack even know you said that?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even know. Smack knows what it is.
What does RBE's battle 1SK got to do with anything? The progression of y'all crucibles or whatever y'all talking about. That was a slick one, P. You try to just and look what. Hold up, let's hear how Marvin them respond to it. Let's hear again, y'all. Let's hear.
That's a big situation. 22,000 views in 2 years.
22,000 views in 2 years.
Okay.
But that would make him. But that would make him the perfect person or the perfect eligibility for the crucible process, right?
Huh? Huh? What?
No.
Right. No. I'm glad you said no. Because that was really about to confuse me.
He was already, when he decided to do the crucible, he was already booked for Survivor Series. But we couldn't do Survivor Series because of the pandemic and because we couldn't do this.
Okay.
So he elected to do the crucible and meantime in between time.
Okay.
So that was it. So are you saying?
Okay.
So good.
What? So you was already booked for Survivor Series, and then since the pandemic didn't come up, since the pandemic happened or whatever, you chose to do a crucible. And once again, did he know that if you don't make it through the whole crucible or whatever, that was going to lose your chance or your spot on that Survivor Series card? Huh?
Of course he didn't know.
You say he didn't know that, right? I think I think that's some valuable information.
Yeah, he didn't.
I gotta ask that question to him. So we gotta find him and ask him that. I'm sure he'll talk about it. Did you know that? Because if you did, like I said, you're a grown man and that's your own fault. Please, to the next person. Let's talk about the next person.
No, listen to you. I want to hear what you say.
So was that was before because we got Spanish Harlem did a PG, right? He did
several.
He did a PG against who was it? AP.
AP, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did that deter? Did that make you guys want to continue? Like, what was the outcome of that battle, and like, how did that?
I got you. Wes. He did the PG with AP, and guess what? I got a call back. He battled Radio B and did great, and got a call back. And battled Scotty Good.
You know.
Wow, they just got themselves caught up again. The dude question said, he did a battle with AP, right? Like he already knew that. Somebody told you to ask this question, and then they put a visual up, AP and freaking what's his name? Like, come on, man. Come on, to make them look like, all right, then let's see how you try to smooth it out. Let's see what narrative y'all try to spin off that. But I even caught that. Got a random question like that, and y'all got a clip for it. Come on.
But Pete, I'm just being honest with somebody who's dealt with you, in regards to business and things like that. Some things
let him answer the question, sir. You're horrible. That's crazy. That's the second time you did that. Let him finish answering the question that the other person asked him, please, sir.
Can be misinterpreted and can be misconstrued, and a lot of the times it comes from communication. Now, when it comes to that, a lot of individuals have spoken, whether it was in the public, whether it was behind the scenes, but it has been said that there has been issues to where when you deal with them, that there are some miscommunication things that happen when it comes to whether it's being booked, whether it's to understanding their position, whether it's to progressing in their careers. And, outside from the established individuals, you got some people that are new to this and are looking for the guidance, and they come to said Pete. Why is it that we are getting this show right now? Why is this stigma attached to you? What is the honest reason why it's happening?
I answered that already. If the answer was yes, we wouldn't be here. Because you don't hear Real Sick. Where's his interview? Where's Easy's interview? Where's Fonz's interview? Where's Your Honor's interview? Where's Riggs' interview? Where's Ace Amin's interview? All the people who made it, nothing. So the people didn't make it.
Do you? Yeah.
Get your bars.
Yes, sir.
They letting him get away with saying that again.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You can't say in the same breath, I'm not the say all be all, and then in the same breath say, if it was a yes, then we won't be here. That means it was a no. Who said that no? You. Right or wrong? Right. What are you talking about? Please clear that up. You can't keep saying that. Are you the say all be all or not? No. Give us examples. So what does no if it was a yes, we won't be here mean? What does that mean? For the second time, I'm trying to ask you, what does it mean? And they acting like they know what it means, get your bar, and they keep letting them go past with it. What does that mean?
That means that we're not trying to step on your toes because we want to be on caffeine and get that bag with y'all. That's what that means.
What? Oh, conspiracy. See.
Bro, we've been in this thing. We've been in this culture for a long time, bro. We've been in this culture for a long time. It's not.
We ain't gonna get no answers with this type of interview. How? He said, I answered it already, and then gave us the same answer. And they like, hold up, let me hear how they responded to that.
Where's Ace Amin's interview? All the people who made it, nothing. So the people didn't make it.
Do you? Go ahead.
So basically, it's just bitter situation. It's a bitter.
let me say this, like, I'm not about to sit here and try to say, like, oh, they niggas is just lying, because they definitely not. You know, everything ain't completely true. Some things are. Some things are just missing in action. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet y'all didn't know about all these PGs I was just rolling off that Spanish Harlem did. I didn't know about all these battles. Did you know he had a Survivor Series battle? Did you know he was booked for that? No, you didn't know that. He didn't tell y'all that either. You know? He also didn't tell you that after he didn't get picked by Slave and Easy, immediately following that, we went outside and he came up to me and he said, so what's next? And I told him, now he did say this interview, hey man, hit some small leagues and try to get back high. And then he said, well, what's up with the Survivor Series thing? And I said, I'm sorry, bro, I cannot do that. Now, why can't I do that? It's because you elected and volunteered into a process that I told the scouts not to put someone like you in. You elected to do it anyway. And then when you went in, you didn't get picked, right? Now, everybody, like, we hit 6 cities. We auditioned over 150 people. These 150 people are all fighting to get to a Survivor Series. That's what they're fighting for. So, and volunteered into a process that what's up with the Survivor Series thing?
Let's break it down, y'all. What's up with the Survivor Series thing? So here we go. Now he knows he was booked, right? So now he came to you after he lost and asked, all right, what's up with the Survivor Series thing? So obviously he didn't know about, I was just asking the question, did he know that if he don't win, that he don't get the Survivor Series thing? Obviously he didn't. Obviously he didn't, because he walked up to you and he asked you that, right? So now what you said, what happened? So now he don't know this. You didn't even tell him. But what? Hold.
And I said, I'm sorry, bro, I cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
Now, why can't I do that?
Why I can't
do that? Because you elected and volunteered into a process that I told the scouts not to put someone like you in. You elected to do it anyway.
You elected to do it anyway. What does that mean? What does that mean? You're just saying words. You're just saying stuff. He don't even know. What do you mean? You told him you elected to do it anyway. What? He was, as soon as you said that, he was looked at you like, what are you talking about? You didn't tell me that. So something you leaving out, right, Pete? Huh? Rankins, calm down. You too smart, right? You want to know every little thing, right? Stop playing with him. Stop playing.
Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Yes.
So every time that you do hear P talk in different interviews or whatever he's in, is it me or does he always sound like he's on the defensive?
He's very defensive.
Very, right?
Yeah. This is his own people. So he ain't mad at them because they on his side. They letting him slide. So it can't be mad at them. So I'm like, who you talking to? So you talking to some blog you seen. Somebody that was out or Gwitty or them guys or a blog that people was talking about it. If people talking about it. I'm sure they are. It's hot news. I just haven't seen no blogs people talking about. I'm making one myself. So you must be talking to the bloggers or them, the battle rappers. And that's too aggressive of a tone for to be talking to us. So yes, it sounds like you're defensive. For what reason? What? Because you're doing everything right? So why are you saying it like that? Just I don't know. Yes, to answer your question, he seems defensive. Let's chill. Just answer.
And then when you win,
people are insecure.
Say it again.
Most defensive people have a certain type of insecurity about themselves, especially when they feel that they've been questioned for something that they probably don't even know is 100 what they're doing. They know what they're doing is not 100. So that's why they're so defensive in most cases.
Right. I feel what you're saying, because if he was comfortable in doing all this stuff that you're saying or never doing nothing wrong, because that's the way you're acting. I mean, you're not even acting like that. That's what's throwing me off, because you're kind of saying that, some of the things are true, some of the things are false, some of the things are out there. What does that mean? How about start at the things that's true? Huh? Let's start off those things and start explaining those things, because forget the things fake, right? You can go that second. Let's touch on the things that's true, all of them, and then like let's hear your rebuttals for it. You did it once or twice, but don't just say that and go on. No. Like I won't let you go on from there. But they are. That's why I said they're letting you slide. You know what I'm saying? They're letting them slide. I don't know why. I can't wait to Benji get up there. I almost want to fast forward them because Big Cannon I like Big Cannon a little bit.
Didn't get paid. Right? Now everybody, like, we hit 6 cities. We auditioned over 150 people. These 150 people are all fighting to get to a Survivor Series. That's what they're fighting for. So why would I allow you to not make it out of the first phase and then just put you where everybody else who did make it in the process and is continuing to fight? I'm putting you where they ultimately hope to be if they win. If they keep making it from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3 and so on and so forth, they're fighting to get to where you're just asking me to arbitrarily put you after you didn't make it. Is that fair?
That's true. Now,
that's not fair. That's not fair.
4 grown men. Hold up. 3 grown men went over all 3 battle rappers, smart guys' heads. Just went over y'all head, just like that. He packages so clean for y'all. Y'all just, or like we saying, just coerce, man. Y'all just plant this. Y'all on his side. Like, what do you mean? How none of y'all say he knew that? So hold on, wait, you ain't tell him that? None of y'all say that? Nobody say that. So if y'all, nobody just put yourself in his shoes. The man just told you he was already on the Survivor Series. Then the man say, after he loses in a battle that's judged, that he was just doing on his off time because that car, he go ask about the car, and this is the answer you give him? Y'all not acting like y'all him? Huh? And y'all act like y'all answer is like, yeah, like y'all sideliners, yeah, that makes sense. No, he's talking to him. I'm acting like I'm him. No, what do you mean? You didn't tell me that. Come on.
And rankings. On top of that, he's talking like everybody was battling to get on Survivor Series. That's not even what was explained. What was explained is that you'll get more battles if you win, but the most important is that you win something of knowledge.
Wow.
That's the most important thing that a lot of these battle rappers were trying to do. That's why you see a whole bunch of battle rappers who are already established jump in a crucible. It wasn't to be on the Survivor Series. They already get booked. When you say 10,000, I'm jumping in because I need that 10 racks. He didn't say that part.
Right. Why would you go through all the crucibles, new talent, and then throw them on Survivor Series? And Survivor Series is for the established talents that's going down here trying to keep them in, right? And that series? Yeah. You trying to hit us with a other okie doke P. The Survivor Series. Why would they be fighting to be on a Survivor Series for? Is that true? Is that true, y'all? I'm not fighting for no Survivor. Come on, don't Survivor Series with Young Cannon and them. That's that first card. These guys that's supposed to have been established, and why would I want to be on that? No, that's Ascension, right? That's Ascension. So
Ascension is the new. But Ascension is the new. It's like they don't do Ascension no more. Ascension is the new Survivor Series. Survivor Series is the new Ascension.
Right. That's what I was thinking, but I was thinking about Ascension. So Survivor Series might be something else. Might be. So I might be just spit. I don't know, y'all. But I'm with you. I don't know how big Survivor Series cars are. So why would you go through the Crucible? Hold up. So you go through the Crucible. Do you got to do a PG, or you can skip the PGs if you go through Crucible?
Bro, they don't even drop the Survivor Series battles when it happens with that. They bought those. They put the Survivor Series battles in the vault. They don't put them on the air. Only a very few of them go on the app. And that's facts.
I know we was waiting for some Survivor Series battles for a little minute. I do remember that, but I don't know if they ain't dropping them on the app or not. I do be seeing some Survivor Series drop on the app. I don't know where they be coming from.
They usually have 8 to 10 battles. Out of the 8 to 10 battles, they usually drop 3, maybe 4 battles in minutes. Most of them they don't even put. And then the battles could be 5, they still don't put them on the app. Why? It's because of whatever personal situations or business situations they have in the sun. And it's crazy to me, but that's another subject.
Right. So, okay, Spanish Harlem, you guys. Look, so Spanish Harlem did try to change the way he was dressing. He didn't want to listen. And now he started pulling. I'm just gonna listen to Spanish Harlem because after everything Spanish Harlem said, you still booked him after that, and you said stuff he was saying was true. So we're just gonna believe him because the things you're just trying to say don't really make no sense, Pete. Don't make no sense that you said that to him. Like, why would you tell him that after the fact? That's not a good reason not to put him on a car that you already had him booked on. Thought he was already booked it. What does already booked mean? Did he tell y'all he was already booked? Huh? What does that mean? He got the deposit? What does already booked mean? So how did he get unbooked? Like, don't you supposed to explain that? Right. So then let's move on.
So check. There's a so Mickey Fax, shout out to Mickey Fax, he's in the chat. I want the people out there listening, if you have a contact, because he said it's hard to have these kind of interviews without the other parties involved.
No. Listen. Wait. I sent you a screenshot, and you said that you think I sent it to the wrong person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I responded and said, no, I sent it to the right person, to you on purpose.
Okay.
And that screenshot is me hitting Benji up and asking him to come here.
Okay.
Am I?
Ooh, he gonna come up. Just be patient.
Definitely.
Okay.
You said that.
I want the record to reflect that too.
Definitely.
I like to talk unimpeded.
Right. And the reason I brought it up,
I ain't dodging no smoke. I suggested to do this. I ain't dodging no smoke. As a matter of fact, I'm going to where the smoke at. I quote Pete. Let's ask you the first question, Pete. What brings us here? Well, usually I don't do nut stuff like this. I thought you want all the smoke. I thought you were looking for the smoke. Contradiction from the jump. I already knew it was set up, y'all. You're trying to bamboozle us. I listen too good. Can't get nothing past me. It's easy when you tell the truth. Just be honest. It's hard for me to break that stuff down. Like, what can I say? What can I say? When you going all over the place just saying whatever, I got all types of stuff to say. What does all the smoke mean? What does looking for the smoke mean? Matter of fact, I don't usually do none of stuff like this. I don't speak on things like this. What does that mean? That sounds like two totally different things. Come on, man.
I'm just imploring anybody that's out there listening right now. If you have a contact for one of those people, they can definitely hit me up. Hit up Marv, jump on Instagram, send a message. I'll send you a link to get on the video or come in the clubhouse into the room. Make sure if you're listening right now that you're hitting the subscribe button on YouTube and you're hitting the greenhouse on Clubhouse. So Pete,
yeah,
I try to pull a fast one too while y'all live. How about hit him up? Make sure you get him on the phone first if you really want to do it. Huh? Get at least a response. Huh? Right. And you telling the people on the chat, hey, if you know these guys, go out there and get them. I bet you Mickey Fats probably ran and got Mickey Fats over. All right, watch this. Come on. I'll show you how to get them over here.
You have a question.
I'm just saying, y'all. Of course, I'm just throwing that.
I want to ask you, Pete. So I can. You made good sense of the Spanish Harlem thing. I can respect that. What is Gritty's issue with you then?
No, he actually failed on that.
Let me tell you something about
Spanish Harlem was right.
He said
He said it.
He said in his interview, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that I invited him to a fade, right?
Okay.
That's what he said, right? And it's kind of true. It's a little bit, it's not completely the whole thing. This is what happened with me. There was another battle rapper, I can't remember who it was, but they were a little disgruntled about the process and where they were at in the process. And they were on a live on Facebook. So I'm watching the live. And I see Gwitty in the comments, he a cornball. Now, mind you, prior to that, me and Gwitty never had no static ever. I known Gwitty for a long time. Never had no static. Never had no negative words to each other ever. So when I see that, I'm like, what? What is that about? Anybody that knows me knows that I don't, not gonna, when I see that, I'm not gonna call Quest and talk to Quest about it. But what? I call Gwitty himself. So I call Gwitty. He answers the phone. I said, like, wait, what's up with the cornball shit? Like, what's that about? His response was, this is what he didn't say in the interview. His response was, well, it seemed like dissing you is the only way I can get your attention. That's what he said. Now, see, when I diss you, then you call my phone. Greedy wanted me to call his phone. This is why he did that, by his own admission. This is why he did that. When he let me know that, then I let him know. Bills, you still on here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Bills, you was part of this conversation.
I was on the phone, yes.
He was on the phone.
Yeah.
And I explained to Gwitty, now I'm not a battle rapper. Don't play with me like that. I'm not 42. Don't do that. Y'all don't see me on the internet. I don't really have a presence on the internet. Please don't do that. Especially you know me. You got my number. You know me. You can call me. You can text me. You can do any of these things. Why would you do that? Because if I see what you said, and being that I don't play like that, if you got physical, then you would think I'm wrong. I'm not a battle rapper. I don't do blogs and say shit that I don't really mean because we're gonna rap. I don't do that. Say what I mean what I say. Which brings me to this. Kels, is Kels up here? Okay, all right. So these are two Bills, Kels, Floats, all three different people, and then you got Marv, Quest, y'all on here too, right? Yes. I like to believe that I'm consistently the same person. All the time, no matter who I'm talking to. It doesn't matter. Right? Consistently the same person. Is there anybody on this line who can say that they caught me being somebody else any other time?
What is going on?
He's manipulating this conversation.
Bro. So now, what was that? So now you tough. So now P's a gangster. What was that for? So you looked in the chat and you seen somebody call you league owner guy, you professional guy, you a cornball, and you don't talk to. No, I ain't gonna go talk to Quest. Why the heck would you call anybody? But you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna call him, the man himself. What the? What is that gonna do? But get a battle rapper or anybody mad. If you call my phone, if I call you a corny or a cornball, and you a league owner, because we having our differences, that's nothing. What is that? Just words. Like, that ain't no threat. That ain't nothing. You call my phone and you say, oh, he did it for me to call him. It was like he was trying to make him seem like he's like Gwitty was stupid. Gwitty said to you, oh, you call my phone when you see that, pretty much in layman's terms. That's when you call my phone. He not saying that's how I got your attention. He probably didn't even know you was there. You just said you saw it on the chat. So they ain't trying to get your attention. He just saying you corny. And that is corny. Then you proceeded to do corny stuff. You're a league owner, bro. What are you talking about? You called his phone and threatened the man. That's what he said you did.
So it sounds like he's making it seem.
If I'm gonna take that serious and do what? And it got physical. What does that mean? You still off of me? Let's just take it to the least amount of physical. And you just punch me in the face. So you punch me in my face because I say you was corny online? What? That's corny. That's super corny. What are you talking about? Don't call my phone with this nonsense, bro. I see why they be arguing. I see. What?
He's making it seem like this is all of everything that's been discussed seems like it's coming from a personal standpoint opposed to a business standpoint. And that's an interesting thing to look into. All of it seems personal.
That's what I'm saying. This is a business, but it is your personal thing. What you gonna say? He said, and that leads me to this. And then he starts saying this stuff. I mean, we wait until he get to where he's leading into because it takes him a while to get there. But the setup was awkward. Have anybody ever seen me change for anything? Like, what does that mean? Who you threatening? Like, that's why I think or feel that you're a bully. Who are you talking to, bro? What do you do? What does that mean? Hey, anybody ever caught me out of being myself? What? We live. We trying to see about this stuff. Why would you ask me that? Like, I don't know. Like, let me see how they answer. Let's see how they answer.
I'm the same with everyone. It does not matter who I'm speaking to.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
What?
Yeah.
Are there what? Y'all better not change the subject. Sharp, what up, boy? What up, Prudy? What? Y'all better not change the question. Don't change it again. Let me hear it.
Are there instances where we may not be, where you may not, where your honest opinions can be misconstrued as
absolutely
okay?
One thing I will say, Chris, is
is it a way that your honest opinion can be misconstrued as didn't even finish? Yes, absolutely. And they're about to say what? What? There's no way you know what he's about to say. He didn't even finish. And what fans is falling for this?
The casual ones.
But how? Like, they're not listening to what's going on. Like, how you listening is just all this stuff that I'm not. I don't even feel like I'm nitpicking. That's that hard. I'm just on the layer. What?
That's the thing about it. The casual fans don't care.
So what are they even doing it for?
The entertainment purposes, I guess.
Hurt my poor little soul.
I do realize that, like MC, my bad, somebody called me again. But MCs are artists, and I think that everybody knows artists are some of the most sensitive people. You know what I'm saying? They're sensitive about what they do. I get that. I understand it. Right? Mm-hmm. It's you're passionate about the art form that you elected to participate in. And when somebody comes in and they're not saying things that you particularly think are positive about something you're so passionate about, it's easy to take offense to that. I acknowledge that.
Bro, what does that have to do with, in this case, what you just said? I'm still stay on subject. You just told us that you wanted to go. Gwitty, we're on Gwitty. Gwitty said you wanted to fight him. You just told us you did. You pretty much said to him, you saw him say something you corny on the internet, and you do want to fight. You did threaten him, or don't talk junk about it. So what does that have to do with artists being sensitive? It looks like you're the sensitive one. Why would you say that right after that story?
Rankins, we just talked about being defensive all the time. This goes into it, bro.
Like what? You're the sensitive one. If somebody if I see I don't give a crap if it's Prudy, Sharp, then Rankins corny. Okay, next time I see him, will I approach him or say, I don't even think I'll do that, to be honest. Just corny? What is that? What does that mean? How is that offensive? I mean, okay, what is that? Okay, a little offensive maybe. I don't know. Like, I never heard nobody. Sharp, help me out. Sharp is good with things like this, y'all. Sharp, can you hear me? You take offense to somebody calling you corny?
Yeah, what's up? What's happening, man?
Talk to me, man. I got a question for you.
Salute, Sharp. Salute. This is a weird situation right here, man.
All right, let me break that. Just answer this for me, Sharp. Answer this for me. Okay. Is it disrespectful for somebody to call you corny?
Nah, I can't say that it is.
Like, please, I mean, he usually, like, if he say no, he don't just say no. What? He got angles from. There's no way that can be disrespectful to call somebody to fight him. How?
Yeah, them ain't fighting words, man. By no stretch. You can ask him what he's talking about. I'm cool with that, but wanting to fight somebody because we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Thank you, Sharp. You should chime in. Have you heard this interview?
I heard most of it. I heard that's where you at right now, man. So I'm gonna fall back and keep listening, man. Crazy though. The nigga P looking crazy.
I mean, P is being P. I seen P jump up there, slick talk his way out in and out, and I'd be going crazy listening to his interviews before. My thing is, who's talking to P is what's making me mad.
Yeah, they holding his hand. They definitely holding his hand.
Go to Battle Truth and see if you even think about talking like this. Go to Angry Fan, think you even close to getting those answers off. No way.
Anything. They let him say anything. He cutting the balls before they finish their throws. They don't even respect themselves enough to address that. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't even want him to know what you talking about. You just gonna let him answer and be like, yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
What?
Hold on, I didn't even finish the question.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's how you know there's like some left hand shit going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get your bars might be right. Man. Dang.
They're trying to get on caffeine. I told y'all they trying to get on caffeine. I mean, they are battle rappers. Yeah, you gotta look at it from that perspective. They battle rappers that are looking for a plate. So, I mean, look at him. They looking. I mean, Big Cannon. He looking bad, man. I mean, hold it down, shot. Let me fall back.
Right. Okay. This hold on. Just like this is something I need MCs to acknowledge. Right. Question mark. Let me use y'all because you guys lately we've been working a lot together lately. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I am the most accessible person on the staff. People can't really call tonight. You don't even know who Chico is to talk to him. Beasley's there, but Beasley's busy. You know, hit and miss getting out with Beasley. You know, plus even you and Marv, y'all hit me a lot. You know, and sometimes I miss y'all, but I try my best to get back to you or to answer when y'all call or text me, whatever. Right? But this is the point that I'm getting to. Because I'm so accessible, everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. How accessible I am. And because of that, everybody knows it.
Really, Quest?
I don't.
So you don't feel your cough coming, sir? Or know your mic is loud as crap? I cough too. Come on, man. Does it sound like that? Hold it down, Quest.
I don't have a lot of time to be on the phone. So the reason why I'm so direct and straight to the point with how I speak is because of that fact.
Direct and straight to the point. I'm waiting to see what the heck you're talking about right at this moment. At this moment is lingering like, what does he get to it? That's why I'm so direct to the point. What? Go! Tell us what you're talking about.
Right there. I don't have a lot of time.
Do you think that since some of the battlers communicate with each other, that sometimes when you have conversations in regards to said battlers, it may be something that, you may feel like, hey, I'm direct, I say it to them as well. But knowing that battlers communicate amongst one another, because like when I'm watching the Spanish Harlem interview, or when I'm watching or seeing what Whitney had to say, or what have you, right? It sounds like there's communication amongst battlers as well. Like, hey, P told me this, or P said this, or P told me we could do this, or P said this about you. Is it possible that some of the conversations that are had, quote unquote, behind closed doors, and not something that you would be, afraid to say to another person, but is it possible that a narrative may be formed that, hey, he don't fuck with me, and that's why I'm not over here? Is that okay?
Yeah, but once again, anybody that knows me, and I got multiple people on this phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of everybody that's on the line right now, right? There's someone that has a speaking role right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody on this call right now say that they've known me to hold my tongue and not say how I truly feel?
Oh my goodness, one of these again? One of these things again? Why do you keep doing that? You're talking to your friends.
I don't think none of us do, honestly, man.
All right, so this is my point. Right? If I didn't fuck with you, Bills, what would I do if I didn't fuck with you?
I was just gonna answer the phone.
No. You know that's not the right answer. You know what I would do. How would a person know I don't fuck with you?
Well, you tell us. Tell us.
You just confront them. If you have a problem with somebody, you can confront them.
I would just tell them I don't fuck with you. That's how
Is it possible?
What does that mean? Man, let him explain. I don't think he can explain that one. What does that mean, P? What does that mean?
Is it possible to?
What they're asking you, P?
Is it possible? Like, I know when motherfuckers are bugging me that I don't want to deal with, it's a little harder to get me on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, by the time I get around to you, when I get around to having a conversation, I don't have a problem having a conversation. But it's just facts, man. If Marv called my phone, I'm picking up quicker than if MC Gusto called my phone. If somebody I'm getting money with and I'm doing good business with calls my phone, I'm gonna be a little faster to pick up. There was a notion when we watch some of the videos that the battlers are feeling like, hey, there is a specific direction that URL is going in, and if you want to be a part of URL, then you need to go in this direction. So there's a lot of fans out there and a lot of aspiring rappers out there that want to get on URL. They're not me. They're not Marv. They're not Cannon. They're not people who have established their careers prior to and are now working with the company. So it's a little different, right? Is there a mold of an MC that you're looking for?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can answer that really quick. This show right here that I'm on right now is a great example of that. Let's address the elephant in the room, because if we're going to talk about it, let's really talk about it. Rex, for a long time, you wasn't on URL as a solo artist. Am I correct?
Correct.
All is well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Big Cannon still on the line?
Yep.
Yeah. All y'all, right? All three of y'all were not on URL. Who came calling? Who is it that came calling?
You gonna meet up for sure.
Over and over again. Over and over again. And for the longest time.
So tell us, y'all. Tell us, y'all, as he beats his chest and try to establish. I don't know what he's doing, really. I don't know why he's doing it to y'all, and that was awkward. But tell us. So he giving y'all opportunity to talk. Is he easy to talk to? He don't even seem like on this. Like talk to us. Is he easy to deal with or not?
Rankins, what I just heard it now was, I employ y'all, right?
That's what I'm saying. I dare y'all to say something crazy.
Case closed.
Well, nobody looking out for y'all. I'm the one that's feeding y'all right now. Right? Yeah.
Back to the G League,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Bring you to the G League, right? I can bring you out to the Big Three, right? Put you back on the lowest tier that you could possibly get, nigga.
They back on the stage. They back in the NBA. They on the URL. That's the NBA to them.
Nah, I mean, if you in the G League, you in the NBA.
Nah, you're not in the NBA. No way.
Wow, it's like being in the Triple A's, man. Hold it down, Chef.
I mean, I love that comparisons, but not quite.
It's you're on track. Like, I'll put you back on track.
I don't even think the people in the G League say I'm in the league, to be honest.
More like a summer league. They more like the
But no, this the league. They definitely on the league, and he giving them plays. So that's the whole thing that Get Your Bars trying to tell us, bro. Like, you brought your friends up. You probably got them this podcast was your idea. Probably. I'm just saying, y'all. I can't make a joke once or twice. Come on. Like, come on, these are your friends, and you just admitting it. Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? All right, talk to us, Pete. I know all of these guys. I'm the one that got them all here, and where y'all at? I gotta hear the response. Why ain't you hear? Hold it down, right? Let me hear what they say.
When y'all wasn't here, y'all was hearing that y'all didn't fit the mold for URL, right?
That's not what I heard. I got offered plates that I didn't want initially, and because Oh, you mean from the okay, I got you. Got you.
Is it not right or wrong?
I say it's
to me,
yeah.
Okay, but did that deter me from calling y'all?
Not at all.
So I think I just answered your question. Y'all didn't need to fit the mold because I called. Does Anderson Burst fit the mold? No.
I hate when you just answer nice, simple questions that it ain't nothing that I can really say about it because I know you're trying to be slick.
Nah, he is very slick. You can't say. Oh no, I got it.
Trying to be.
What he basically saying is, yeah, these niggas don't fit the mold, but I bring you over here so that niggas that do fit the mold could kill niggas like you that don't fit the mold. You the sacrificial lamb. This is why I'm gonna bring you over here once in the blue. This is why I'm gonna call you and make you exclusivity so that you could die once in the blue moon. You know what I'm talking about? Yes.
I like that. I like that. Y'all don't fit the mold. Quest like, oh wait, I never heard that. No, I'm saying I don't even know what made him change his mind. Like, yeah. You heard what he said. The fans said y'all didn't fit the mold. People saying y'all didn't fit the mold. You said no, you wasn't hearing that. And then he said it again. And he was like, yeah, I guess. Huh? Since what fans said Marv or freaking Quest don't fit the mold? And why would y'all even answer like fit the mold? They trying to say, if I'm not mistaken, Gwitty and Spanish Harlem and all them, and they trying to say that you personally just don't like them and holding them back. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be just you. That's what it seems like they're trying to say. Well, I got from what they're saying. So it's like, what mode? We know it's different people. We know it ain't no certain, I guess, maybe the style they saying, like the grind time, but like, I don't know why he used Big Cannon, Marvin, Quest as examples. That kind of threw me off a little bit. And they agreed to it. It really threw me off. But I don't know why that threw me off, because they're agreeing to everything he's saying. They just want him to be right. We know Big Cannon can come over here and kill. He shows all the time. What does that mean? What are you saying?
Rankins, just get me on caffeine. We good. You can say whatever you want to say. I just want to go on caffeine, bro. You good. You got it.
And Big Cannon just let him say that? I don't know what's going on. Marv, we been seeing you on URL. You did good in the first one with the whole app, and we had to pay for it. The first time I had to pay for something was you and Cortez. did good in that battle. That's URL, bro. What do you mean? Fit what mode? What? What is you? I don't know. I really don't get it.
Is J2? J2 is the first homosexual rapper on URL. Does he fit the mold? No. He's here.
Yo, hello?
Yeah, Piranha. I know that voice.
No, that's canon.
No, this Cannon. I don't know if niggas can hear me or not. Hello?
Yeah, we can know.
Okay. Okay. So P. So I'm sorry. I don't know if you're gonna finish your point, but I had something in particular that I wanted to ask because you had said something that kind of prompted the question to come.
Come on. Just go.
So
ask questions, y'all.
let's be completely transparent because that's what you're here for. Like
wait. Hold on, Cannon. Don't disrespect me, because when you know me not to be completely transparent, that's not.
What the?
Let him get his question off, man.
Don't disrespect me. All the man said is what? Why are you so defensive, bro? How is that disrespect? First, Gwitty's calling you corny is disrespect. You want to punch him in his face, and now this is disrespecting you. What?
Hey, that's that.
Transparent means just, hey, let's just be honest, because you talk, guys like us, look, I can't even get through the video. You're confusing us. You're not being transparent. Some things is right, some things they're saying is wrong, and some things is left out in the air. But I ain't gonna tell you all these things. And look, now they say things and I give them battle. We'll see if they get it. Like, you're not being transparent. We don't know what you're talking about, really. So that's what he mean by that. How he did? Let me ask. What did he say?
So again, let's be completely transparent. Not in terms of what you're saying, but we want to be completely transparent to the people because they may not know the personality that we know as you being that transparent person. Okay, so that's the reason why I said it. Not a slight to you, but as to let the fans. Okay, yeah, don't play with me because you know I don't play. So,
I like that, kid. You better stop messing with a rebuttal. He a rebuttal king. That's a rebuttal king right there. Stop playing with Cannon like that. Yeah, Cannon, talk to him. I can say that. Stop. Just calm down. I'm your friend. Remember, I said it like that because you try to just play me. It's talking about nobody wanted me on the stage and you had to beg me back or something. You're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to say, but they do. Really good.
So all right. So here's the thing, right? P, are you the sole reason to say hey, yay or nay? Because here's the thing, right? People are putting it on you. Like they usually are having a person that they have an issue with. So they point to that person and they say, "Oh, this is the reason." Now, are you solely doing these things, or are you echoing the sentiments of URL as a entirety? Because now they. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's a good question. Okay, all right. So, Cannon, I remember when you and I first started talking. You told me, and correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh my goodness, I promise y'all, he does. The way he answers these questions, bro. He won't just answer the question and then give his explanation. He want to go all the way around, but he's so direct and straight to the point. Like, bro, stop doing. Just answer the question, bro.
You told me you ain't feel like URL fuck with you.
Right. You almost made me forget the question. He asked you, are you the same question that somebody else already asked you? Are you the say all be all pretty much? Are you the one that says yes or no? You already say yes kind of to that, but you try to give us explanations why is a no. It's 11 scouts, blah, blah, blah. But you gave us examples with the Crucible. So forget the Crucible. What about Gwitty and them? Because they're not in the Crucible. Spanish, Gwitty, Benji Lolo. Well, I guess Spanish was. Gwitty, Benji Lolo, I'm pretty sure they're not in the Crucible. So what about for them? Are you saying yes or no to them? Like, let's just keep it regular, like just regular yes, no, and just y'all not asking them the right direct questions to get us fans to even know what's going on. It's almost like y'all just I don't even want to say that because I keep saying it and Get Your Bars said it, and I don't know. It's stupid. Where's Benji Lolo? All of this might just be fake.
I know they don't. I know they don't. That is
okay, cool. That's how you feel. You got the right to feel that way, right? Yet I can't call him now. I can't call him, right? I wish somebody could get Snake Eyes on here right now. I wish somebody could. Bills, you still there?
I'm still there.
When me and Snake Eyes fell out, what'd you call me and ask me?
Can I book battle for him? Since you don't want to do it, can I book battle for him?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You said yeah.
Cannon, does that answer to your question?
Well, I mean, listen, you're saying that, but I'm literally asking you a specific question.
I'm giving you.
I mean, that definitely answered your question. He's saying if he don't even deal with you, he don't even like you like that. Probably the same thing with Gwitty. He let you go through somebody else. That's what you just said. So that's answering your question. You know what I'm saying?
Specific answer. No, I just gave you an example. Obviously, I'm not the end all be all. I'm not the end all be all. People can get on. I'm not the. So listen.
But okay. We got to make that make sense though. So who's under you, right? So I know smacking him might be just the final say, but he didn't pass it down to you because Norb's had it. So now you kind of like in Norb's spot. So you are the final say, and that type of thing when it comes to booking things that's not a huge stage. You know what I'm saying? Like the little, maybe not the crucibles, because the crucibles is that whole 11 scout thing you're talking about. Not that's your whole idea, but we talking about like for Benji and the Survivor series and all that. Like you gotta be the say so for that. Who is you and who's the cameraman? JP or something maybe. Maybe you gotta be a team. That's what I think they asking you. That's what they asking you. He don't really want to answer that question. They ain't really asking him in the right way, but he ain't really. You are. You have to be. Who else they gonna call? If you setting the card up, you don't like them. Who? Can somebody talk to you and be like, yeah, no, I'll put him in the car anyway? You be like, no. Or maybe you can. I don't know.
But can I ask this question?
That position that was left. Hold on. Let me finish my thought. Though.
Go ahead.
Notice is no longer here. Mm-hmm. That position, that void that was left by Norris, where one man used to make all the calls for who could come into URL and from a standpoint.
Hey, are you breaking up?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. The question. I'm sorry.
Is this I gave? Oh,
you gotta start over. You were breaking up.
There's 11 scouts. It's 11 ways in now.
I think the computer left thing. He was breaking up.
Oh, my bad. I walked too far away from the house. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
you good.
You want to run some of that back though, because he couldn't hear you for like 20 seconds.
No. I said that I gave the power that was associated with the position in North Level. I gave that to the scouts. I didn't keep that for myself. There's 11 people that you can talk to get on the URL now. 11. So that myth before that, oh man, if somebody doesn't like you, you can't get on. Well, there's 11. If one person don't like you, go to the 10th. 10th, go to the 9th. 9th don't like you, go to the 8th, and so on and so forth. Now, if you get all the way down to 11 people.
He is really trying our intelligence and it's crazy. What? First of all, you went all the way back to, we told you we're not talking about that little crucible thing anymore. You went back there, and then you're trying to say to get on, you got to get through 11 people. What? So if one don't work, they go to the other one. If the other one does, like, what does that mean? That don't mean that. What is? Help me out, please. Get your bars. Help me out. 11 people to get on. So you mean to tell me if Bills or whatever the people's names that you just named, I know them, but I'm just thrown off right now. I know some of them. Kales, Bills, and whoever you just said. If they say you're on the URL, they're on. Like you just said, they're the scouts. They don't even they just put them in the position and they don't even say if they move on or not. You just said that. Didn't he just say that? Didn't he say it's up to the judges to who move on? So how now is 11 people that can put you on? Are you talking about the scouts? That's not putting you on. You're in a tournament. It's mad at them. I mean, yeah, they got to pick you or whatever the case may be, but that's the beginning. We ain't even talking about those people. We talking about Gwitty. We talking about Benji Lolo. We talking about halfway established. That's what we can't really say names. We got to say these type of guys. They're kind of established. They had some PGs. These. Keep it on the subject, please. Why are you throwing us through loops for? I don't get that part.
And none of them like you, then you probably should look in the mirror. I don't know if that's
really play like what? So who been through
well,
that?
To that, P, though,
Nobody
that's I don't think that's all public knowledge, though, bro. Like, because
it is public knowledge.
Because I didn't know that.
I mean, but just because you didn't know it, don't mean it ain't public knowledge.
No, I'm saying I think there are a plethora of people who didn't know that. Like, so for me to say that I didn't know that, and I have inner dealings with the people that run URL, and I didn't know that there were 11 people. Well, then that's kind of I think
Ken, I think he's more so. I don't think we would be privy to that as much, because I think he's speaking of more so the people that are going through like a crucible process. They're scouts. Those scouts are a way to get in the URL.
Huh?
Needs to stop speaking for him.
Yeah, right. I mean, but he is talking about the scouts. but Cannon was clearly talking about Gwitty in them. who we talking about? Why you're here? Why you keep talking about the crucibles? Spanish Harlem, I get that, but you already bamboozled him. We already case closed on that. You didn't tell the man that if you don't make it through these rounds, I'm gonna take you off the Survivor Series card. You didn't tell him that, so you bamboozled him. You just came up with whatever you wanted to do, or maybe if it was established before, you didn't tell him. That's still your fault. Or if you made it up after and told him that, that's still iffy. That's still like, I'm on his side still. Like, why would you do that? No, if you got the man booked already, give him the card still. And then he tried to clean it up and say, he's still booked, y'all. He's still booked. But you just finished telling us, oh, he shouldn't be booked because he went against protocol. I told the scouts not to pick those certain dudes because it won't look fair. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And they keep letting him get away with it. Stop letting him talk in circles, man. Just direct questions, him give a direct answer, ask another question. That's it. Y'all talking over each other, don't even know what's going on.
We wouldn't no disrespect to anybody that's a scout. I don't think that I would need to have a conversation with a scout about getting on URL if I have.
Okay, so my reasoning for saying what I was saying was not the outlook of a or somebody who isn't as established. I'm referring to now in regards to those established individuals.
Thank you, Big Kenny. Thank you.
Now, you said that if you may have an issue with somebody, again, I'm speaking of established battler.
Right.
If you have an issue with somebody, who do I go to at that point when I know that P is in the majority? Like P, let's be honest, you majority are the one that books, the things that are outside of caffeine. Like when, like you the guy that's putting them shits together. Mainly. You know what I'm saying?
And like, name one person that's established that you heard had a problem getting on URL because of P. Name one.
See, it's like that. That ain't. I'm just asking. I'm not.
I named 3. Gwitty, Benji Lolo, Spanish Harlem. Is this not what their videos was about? Is this not why you're on here defending yourself? Why would you ask us that? And then why would you, Big Cannon? Oh, I'm not the one that's almost like you're trying to play and say that Gwitty's not established. That's his whole argument. I'm that nigga. People, I got fans. I've been here for a while. I beat some of your favorites. Look at my resume. Blah, blah. I'm established. That's his whole argument. Listen to the video. That's Benji's argument. Look, I'm Mr. World Star. Look, I'm established. What do you mean? I got fans. What's up? Right? So what?
I'm not saying in particular. I'm saying if I am an established individual and I have an issue with P,
Smack, Beasley, or Chico.
But you yourself said the artist.
You better change it. Smack, Beasley, or Chico. We don't even know who Chico is. How the heck we gonna call Smack? What are you talking about? Beasley, he only got 5 people he talked to. How's just a up and coming established, not even up and coming, somebody that's been here a while but haven't just lost his way like a Gwitty or these guys, you know what I'm saying? But they still got a fan base and stuff they established. How the heck they gonna reach those guys? That's the problem. So he pretty much saying they gotta deal with me.
I mean, but what you want me to do? All I can do is refer you to my boss. What else can I do? I can't make them be accessible for you. I can just direct you to them. But I can tell you, amongst established artists, this is not a bridge we even cross. Like I said, if you can find one person who's established, who said they had a problem getting on URL because P was in the way, I would love to know who that person is. They don't exist because there is no one.
Somebody please say the guys that's talking, hey, what about Gwitty? And let him say at least he's not established and tell us why he's not. Because that would go against what Gwitty's saying. What is going on? What kind of interview is this? Hold it down, Rank.
I'm the person who gets these established people who feel slighted by URL. I'm the person who gets them on here. Like Quest, Maul, Steve, Cannon, Newborn. I'm the person who does that.
Keep saying y'all name, guys. I know that's awkward, y'all. I'm sorry for y'all for that.
Okay. So let's say this fuss that's being had.
Say it together, y'all. Say it together. Who got y'all here? Huh? Together. Cannon, Quest, Marv, all together. P got us here. I want to hear it. That's what he's want. What's up with you, P? We don't even get that angle. We don't even know why you keep beating your chest for that right there. Like, it's throwing us off a little bit when you're doing that, P.
Saying that this fuss, just so we're clear, the fuss that's being said. Shout out to NLA. Somebody asked what the hell is A-Ward at? I second that.
He deserves to be here. A-Ward is supposed to be here.
Hey,
A-Ward is not be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is going to actually be something that's just going to let you know that I can pick whoever the fuck I want. Because
let the people that can't see your face know who's talking.
Oh, my fault. This is Floss talking right now. So you guys mentioned A-Word. I just wanted y'all to know that I tried to do it, because technically they just said if they're not already on URL, then technically I could pick them. And look, I'm trying to win this shit, so y'all can know that I'm making my own thing. If that don't tell, it's clicking in my head, but that'll let you know. Because anybody else will tell you I'm crazy for doing that. But what I'm trying to win, and that's in the rule. My bad, I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah, but that's crazy though. Like if I'm A-Ward, there's no way I'm doing it. Like
I didn't look. Listen. Everybody talking. Wait. Hold on. Listen. That's what Floss decided to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I was already talking to A-Ward about bringing him here before the Crucible ever was a thing. That's not a requirement I said he needed to do. He doesn't need, let me say this publicly. A-Roy does not need to do a crucible. He would never ask him to do a crucible. He has never asked him to do a crucible. Okay. The reason that A-Roy is not on URL is because we require our artists to sign exclusivity contracts. He does not want to do that. That is his right. He does not have to do that. He elected not to do it. That's why he's here. So we want him here.
So let's talk about.
He does not want to meet the requirements to do so. Let's respect it.
Let's talk about exclusivity in that regard. Okay.
Yeah.
In some of those interviews, it was noted like if I'm a crucible guy, like I'm again, man, we're on the line with three guys that can move around, do a few things. We've been around, so I totally understand the difference between us and a new artist, right?
Yeah.
What happens when I'm in a crucible and
he said the reason that A-War is not on the stage because he don't want to sign a contract to say he's exclusive with the URL. That's what he said, y'all. Like, we knew that, but I don't know why that made me feel like the window was open, cracked a little bit. I don't know why I cringed. We knew that. Let me tell y'all why. Straight up. This is why. Okay. So Loso did his PGs, right? Loso did his PGs, right? He came in and did his PG versus Scotty and all that, right? Okay. So he can't just do a PG because Loso can still battle at bullpen and all that. He ain't exclusive, right? Or maybe the exclusive is you can still battle at your hometown or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's on A-Wood, I guess. I don't know. I signed it. Why not sign it? Would you sign it?
Would I sign it?
It depends on what it say, of course, but you know what I'm saying? It must be bad if A-Wood. Why the heck A-Wood ain't talked about this?
Because A-War is better on himself, bro. He's confident in himself. Like, he's going to be known as one of the best battle rappers in the world with URL. It depends on where you at. If you do bet on yourself and you feel like you the shit, like you one of the best in the world and your work shows that, you should have to sign the contract like that to be exclusive.
Oh, you explained on his Twitter? There's no guarantees on the contract. I mean, it's A-Ward. It's guarantees. It's A-Ward. Come on. Just like Loso. It don't matter. Their talent speaks for itself. Their resume speaks for itself before the URL. So if you put them on a PG or something like that, like, come on. You're going to smoke those guys or they're going to do good at least. Keep moving. They're going to push them. So I don't really know, like, and then A-Ward already seen examples of you want to be disaster, huh? You want to be Pat Stay? Like, yeah, these guys are best in the world and all that, but they still like, in my mind, can they beat the URL guys? Can they beat these guys over here? I know they can probably compete because I've seen them compete everywhere and they do good on these other stages, but still I want to see them beat these guys, just like Pat Stay too. So, like, you want to have that stigma on you, A-Ward? And on those other stages matter, it does, but that's still not like because they don't perform their best on those stages. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say some of them do, but most of them perform the best over here on the URL. I can't say all of them because somebody like Ill Will, he'll give a good performance anywhere, like an RBE or something. Certain of them will, but nah, that's a totally different ball game. He's seen that already, so I don't know. I think I might sign that if it don't look too crazy. I want to be on URL anyway. I know L Ward going to be on URL. I'm sure he do.
Did you hear what A-Ward? Did you hear A-Ward's reasoning of why we
No.
URL? So he said this a few times. You feel me? You got to do research.
So I probably have heard this before. But go ahead, talk to me.
So he said that the reason why he's not on URL is because first they wanted him to go through the PG process, And then on top of that, when he was going through the PG process, they wanted to do him like they did LL Cool J, where they're like, we're not going to pay you. So you sign this contract and do these couple of battles, and then you can move on and battle so-and-so and so-and-so. And A-Ward is already established. So even if he wasn't doing PG, that's cool, but at least pay him. P is not bringing that up right now. He's just saying, yo, you're not exclusively signed to us. It's more than that. It's, will y'all pay this man?
Wow. That is definitely totally different than what P just made us think.
Exactly. And A-Ward by now would have said, yeah, because I'm sure A-Ward would sign a contract. I'm sure he would sign a contract, but he finds a lot of contracts to do battles. These days, a lot of battle rappers do sign them type of contracts where they're not exclusive, but also I have to go get the battle and have to do this. I'm sure he would do that. If you're not paying me and I'm A-Ward and I get paid 3 to 10 racks a battle, y'all don't want me to battle on y'all just because y'all say y'all are this. Like, I'm not.
I mean, all of that is ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous talk. First of all, especially the way he just was sounding. Oh, he deserved to be over here. We love A-Ward to come up. Right. He got all these fans. Everybody love A-Ward. Stop playing. Of course, pay the man. Nobody got to know that. Why is he even telling us on Twitter or whatever y'all say y'all got this from that I ain't getting paid? What do you mean not getting paid? This A-Ward. Slide him some bread wherever you want. Get him on the stage and get him through the process and keep it moving. What are y'all talking about? You want to put a GoFundMe up? We'll pay him. Like, what are you talking about? You sound stupid. Because, I mean, I don't know which one's true. I believe A-Ward, though. I want to talk to P. I want to talk to P.
We all know A-Ward wants to battle on URL. We know that his fans want him to battle on the URL. This is one of the rare people that a lot of people think he could beat. A lot of URL. One of the rare white guys, I want to say, they think to beat a lot of these gun loopers and all that shit. So yeah, so pay him and see it.
Obviously, that money stuff like that's weird. I don't know if I heard that one right there.
Yeah, he said this multiple times.
I mean, paid battles for free don't even sound right with established battle rappers that's already getting paid.
Yeah.
They're getting paid already. Y'all the biggest. It's just like, how can you even relate this to the sport or something? It's just like giving a man a 10-day contract, right? Maybe, without paying him. Right?
That's exactly what they did.
Similar.
That's exactly what they did to Coogee. That's exactly what they did to Coogee. They have him going out. They have him doing all these PGs and all that stuff, but they're not paying him. He has never gotten paid for a URL battle or anything.
I mean, somebody like Coogee is definitely different than A-Ward.
Yeah.
But Coogie's getting paid, so I see what you're saying, but I don't think he's getting paid what I would assume A-Ward is getting paid. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody like A-Ward, I'm sure he go to ARP and them. He getting about 5 rats, and I don't know. I just throwing numbers out there. But he getting a couple dollars, I'm sure. It's A-Ward. So you can't say that to A-Ward. Like, come over here and battle for free. What does that mean to him? Of course he's not going to do that. Like, bro, at least give me this. Like, come on. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, let me go to Benji Lolo. We see they're doing a terrible job, bro, at interviewing this man. It's almost like they all getting interviewed by the chat. The chat answering the questions, and then Big Cannon's doing all right. But he getting bamboozled quick, too. You can just tell him anything, too. He just be like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Let's see, can we find where the heck Benji Lolo? We're going to fast forward something. We'll be here all day night.
That's 2.5 hours.
We'll be here all night, man. Do you know about where? No, I'll find it. Let me see.
And that's when he told us that if it wasn't a caffeine call, he was not interested.
There are a lot of things that
See,
I
this what
didn't.
I'm gonna do. This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Benji Lolo first, and then we might go back. Come on. Was it 12? It better not be very
Already
end and he jump out.
I called.
And that's cool. I don't have an issue with that. I'm just saying, I've seen you saying I have no demand, so you don't want you not bringing me back. Cool. But I've seen niggas in the same position.
Who that?
That shit would have been on URL. So now, I'm my rounds so I can put
Yeah.
or whatever, or however.
Yeah. Here we go.
So before you start, there's a flyer that I sent the question.
Wait.
I need to do that.
Listen, if we talking about bread, any of that, it really don't matter. I don't know nothing about bread.
See, that sounds like somebody too. Who that?
Let's talk.
Who? Newborn?
Yeah, newborn. He came up for a quick second.
What is newborn? Newborn's back?
Man, he didn't really say too much. He didn't really say too much. We thought they was school together.
What the heck, newborn? I didn't even know newborn was back.
I don't know if he back or not, but he was.
He was there. He tried to make his name said.
I don't have nothing. What was I supposed to put you on? I don't have nothing.
I didn't get a call even for the one that popped back up. Like
For the one that popped up. For the one that popped up. Listen,
Oh, he came up trying to expose him?
a little some bias towards some niggas and towards others.
Hold up, we're gonna find it, y'all. Hold 1 second.
You know,
Here we go.
you know, I'm asking the questions that I know people want to hear, but this is really dope to me, man. Thank you for coming up, man, and you know, being transparent, bro.
yeah, but honestly, normally I don't like doing shit like this. I really don't. But as I saying shit is getting a little bit out of hand. So you know what? Let me say something. Steam, you up there, Steam?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Hey, yo, Steve, your phone is horrible, man.
I'm in the chat saying the same shit, bro. You ain't never give me room. You always try to look out for me.
No. I ain't asking about you. I'm asking about New York.
You be giving mad at New York niggas, please.
Zeus?
Everybody you just named, you got them battles.
Mr. Wavy?
First.
When Chess had fell off the bandwagon, he wasn't doing that well. Who really got Chess for that twerk back?
You called me directly and made sure it happened.
But I don't fuck with New York niggas. Niggas just be talking because anybody can say anything. And just because a nigga like me don't come outside and call a nigga a liar, it just means that it's true. The facts are, I just don't have the time to roll around in the mud with niggas.
Okay. Hey, yo, we got Born in the building. Let's see what he got to say.
Bring Born up.
Bring Born up. He ain't no smoke.
Yo, Born on the line with the Upstairs Boys Radio. We got P in the building. What's the word?
Bring Born up.
I got a few things I want to say, man. I heard what you said, no demand and all that, and you're probably 100% right. But that being said, I've seen you bring niggas back that got probably about as much demand as I do or less. So it made me think.
No. Speak specifically.
Nah, I don't.
Niggas don't want to talk. No, niggas don't want to talk. I'm going to talk specifically. With names. Talk to me specifically.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. The reason why, listen, I'm not gonna force that state on names because niggas is eating, and I'm not trying to.
No, boy, you're not gonna say nothing. Now, boy, you're not gonna say niggas' names because you don't want to happen to you what's happening to me. That's what you don't want. Because you're gonna say a nigga name and they're gonna get mad. They're gonna be on hip hop is real, dragging your ass through the mud, trying to get bad.
Listen, it's not about that. Wow. You should know. I'm never worried about it. It's just that some of these niggas is my men. I don't got no problem with that. But I'm saying that I feel like with you. Now, I'm not saying you dislike me or you don't fuck with me. I'm not even gonna say that. But I'm gonna say it. I feel like you had a little some bias towards some niggas and towards others.
I definitely do. I do have a bias. Everybody does. Do you know that battle rap is all based on preference?
Which is 100% fact.
The ball doesn't go through the hoop. The ball doesn't cross the pylon. It's what I personally like.
And that's facts, but see that. But now you see the problem. The problem is
no. That's not a problem.
Bias.
Born. That's not a problem. Because it's not a problem because I don't allow that to skew my judgment. And I'm telling you, Don Marino was not my cup of tea. He gets booked. Born, you've been booked. Your last battle on URL was Joe. I called you for that battle.
And you did, that was always that's been an issue of mine that I always wanted to talk to you about. Right? So we booked the Joe battle, which I appreciated, brought me back, my first battle back in a minute. It was a good battle, regardless if you felt I won or lost. And then after that, I haven't been like, you know what I mean? It's just like that. I've seen other niggas.
Okay.
Wait, back on the stage, niggas that's in the same kind of hold on that big back.
Hold on, boy. What call was that you was on versus Jeff?
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series BMV 2. Everyone tell me when was the next Survivor Series card that happened after that one? At least a year. I didn't have nothing. What was I supposed to put you on? I didn't have nothing.
I didn't get a call even for the one that popped back up. Like
for the one that popped. Listen, for the one that popped. Listen, hold on. Listen, the one that popped back up. The one that popped back up. Go look at the flyer. There wasn't a nigga on the card like you. No veterans. It was all brand new niggas. Every single one. That card wasn't for you.
And yo, we got Benji in the building.
That's why you didn't get called. That card wasn't for you.
And that's cool.
I'm gonna call you, Born. I'm gonna call you. Just wait. I'm waiting on the card just for you. All right, Born. just sit back, Born. He got you.
Benji, I'm just saying. I've seen you saying I have no demand, so you not bringing me back. Cool. But I've seen niggas in the same position as I am.
That's actually not.
And it's just, so my thing is this: if you know what I mean, I just want to know: is it like there's a reason why? Just like they say, there's a reason why niggas feel the way they do. Now, whether it's the truth or not is one thing, but what is being seen and what is shown is what is enough.
This is what I don't want to do. This is what I don't want to do. If we're gonna talk, let's talk for real. Let's stop all this beating around the bush shit, bro. Let's talk for real. Let's talk about how you hit me, and I told you Bills was handling that because that's his job now, not mine. That's his job.
You ain't even speak to me, bro. You just told me.
Let's pull up. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. That lane is not mine. Speak to you for what?
So everybody else get conversation with you, but I don't. But I feel you. I'm just saying.
Mickey Facts hit me and say, yo, what's up with Born? I said, I'm gonna check with Bills and see what Bills got for him. And then referred you to Bills, and you and Bills spoke. But now you're telling me that you got a problem that I referred you to somebody else when you say you feel I got a bias.
You were referred. I'm just saying. A lot of niggas be speaking to you. You saying let's talk. I'm saying this is my first time actually speaking to you.
Okay. That's fair. But look, since you want to do this, Born, we're gonna do it. But what I didn't want to say in front of the whole world, Born.
So before we do, check this out. Hold on. Time out.
What the? Why went time out?
Time out. Before we end up having a conversation that I think that you two can have. If y'all want to have it, that's cool. I just wanted to let Benji know. Benji, we pulling you up. We pulling you up after this conversation. Born, you want to continue?
I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to do
this. Obviously, there's something going on. I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, boy, you do know about it.
You know about it. Issue with nothing. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. Like y'all brought me up. I wasn't even thinking about me, and y'all brought me up.
No, your hand was raised, bro.
So I just wanted to come up and you know what I mean, clear what's like the
hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me look in this chat real quick. Let me look in here. Your man Ike is in this chat. Boy. I'll bring Ike up here and Ike can tell you what the issue is. I don't gotta say it. Don't do it. Come on, this is the thing, like I said, bro. Like if you want to come up here and you want to have a real conversation, I'm open to doing it. But you need to ask yourself if that's what you really want to do in front of all these people. Because I have no desire to say anything that's going to make you look away. I don't have any desire to do that.
Listen, if you talking about bread, and it really don't matter. I don't know nothing about bread.
It ain't nothing about bread. Like I said, bro, if you want to have a conversation offline, we can do that. But if you want to have it here, we can do that too.
Really, Mr. Don't run from no smoke. Stop, niggas. That's wrong with niggas. They be around the bush all the time. They don't want to be direct like you. Talk. What happened? Talk about it. Right. You don't want to talk about it. I thought y'all was just about to talk about it. They about to die.
If you want to speak to me, then you said you want to speak. You answer, then we could talk. Like I'm just saying, this is my first
Let's do that then.
And let's do that. And I wanted to.
Huh? You just let you just
all right, so bet, man. Y'all don't have a conversation. I'm so glad that the upstairs boys was able to facilitate a conversation.
Horrible upstairs boys. Y'all here for entertainment. That's what we were here for. Let them talk. Let them talk. We wanted to hear that, man. What the heck was he about to say? P out like, be a bully. Be a bully, man. Augustine in the building. What's up, Augustine? Augustine like P, y'all. He trying to stay on their good side. What up, Augustine? What up, man? You seen his interview? We want to hear Benji Lolo talk now because he just threatened Boom, and Boom's scared to talk now. I guarantee he don't say what he was about to say. I guarantee they don't talk about whatever that was.
Between Born and P. I appreciate that.
Let's clarify it. Let's clarify something.
Look, and then he still wants to talk.
Conversation between me and Born was not necessary for him to be booked. He was already getting booked. Already. So this conversation by no means will change whether he's booked or not, because he was already directed to speak to the person who would be booking him. That's already happened before we ever.
This conversation is just. I just want to talk with you, P, and see what you know what I mean. Because
I respect that.
I respect it. 100. I don't think you are dogs. Like niggas say, no, there's definitely nothing like dogs. But just the way things go, like that. I want to talk to you and see what's on your mind, like what's going on. You know what I mean?
All right, so check it, Born. With the respect to the time limit that we got on the show, we're gonna get you. Please stick around there because we may have to bring you back up. I do want to get to Benji. Let's get to Benji.
Let's get to Benji. Benji gonna talk. He already talked already. He gonna talk to you.
Hey, yo, Benji, you are on live with the Upstairs Boys Radio. We are live on Clubhouse, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Make sure y'all click the house in the top corner. If you got your phone too loud, turn it down. Make sure y'all click the house in the top left corner. If you're on Clubhouse, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so when we go live, y'all can see that we go live when we do this. Benji, what's cracking? You got to unmute.
Benji, you got to unmute, bro.
Hey, he knew the Clubhouse.
Yo, Benji, unmute yourself.
Or DJ unmute him. Somebody.
No, we can't unmute.
Yeah, you can't unmute.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's on the bottom right hand corner, Benji.
All right, so check.
There you go. All right, what's going on, man?
Hey, Benji, before you say anything, let's clarify this. Have me and you ever had a mix-up? Ever?
I mean, face to face, personally, we probably did have a real mix-up. Probably like you not really know about. But I just only came up here for one reason, though, because I'm hearing some lies being thrown on my name and all that. You heard, so I just want to clear that up.
Okay, wait, Benji, hold on. Before you start, there's a flyer that I sent to Quest that have you and Swag Town, and you and Swag was supposed to battle Bankhead and Profilino. That's a lie?
Probably not.
Probably not? I
think that's wrong, but this is the thing, though.
Probably.
But listen to this, though. There's 100 100% of one story, right? Right now you're skipping straight to 78%. Let's get to why my name is on the flyer and I didn't do the battle. It's not because I said, "Oh, I'm viral and I'm on World Star and I need to be paid." That's not what happened. That was a complete lie.
That was communicated to me.
Well, I'm letting you know. Okay, well, I'm letting you know that was a complete lie. You need to stop sending bills to me if you speak to me or you want to know what's going on, because that was a lie. So now,
hold on, Benji. First of all, that's Bills' lane. I didn't send Bills nowhere. That's his job, bro.
Or whatever, or however it goes, whatever.
Okay, let's just make sure we get that straight.
Clearly, Bills is coming back to you not delivering the right information. So I don't know. That maybe I need to handle that with your own. I don't know. That don't really got nothing to do with me though. But that's not.
I'm listening.
So now, right? Let's break this down real quick. After I battled Funeral Fame, right? Did you or did you not tell me that this is your last chance and we're going to shoot URL at your home league at Coliseum Battle League? Did you or did you not?
100%.
Okay. So check it out. Now I went to another URL event. I'm talking about before my cable got battled. And you look at it and say, "Yo, are you ready?" I hope you're ready. Because this is your last chance. True or not?
Yep, that's true.
Okay, now. So now, me being the type of nigga I am, or how I prepare, I'm in Central Park climbing rock for hours, preparing my rounds so I can put on this A1 performance, you heard? So now when I get to the video, I'm finding out that you guys are not coming. That you guys are not shooting the video, they're not filming my battle no more, right? So now, I'm supposed to perform under circumstances, niggas had to scramble around and get a last minute cameraman. My footage wound up getting fucked up, and that's why I did the Undertaker right away.
I don't know about like the inner workers with the league, but I believe what you're saying though. That's what you're saying.
So my point is this: if I did come and shoot that battle when I did the Undertaker's come in, when I went Super Battle and all of that, that shit would have been on URL. So now. Did you ever tell me, like, yo, this is why we didn't come? Did you ever communicate and tell me why? After you just told me all that shit?
No, I spoke to Sleeves.
Okay, you spoke to
your league owner.
Sleeves is not my league owner.
That's how I know Sleeves. But go ahead.
Well, if you looked me in my face and booked me for the battle, maybe you should have contacted me with some type of, like, I think that's just a respect. I think that's respect as a man. We got a bridge of understanding and a bridge of communication. Because like you said, we never had an issue before. We could speak like men in person and everything always goes, you know what I mean?
So what you're saying is that when the battle didn't go down and didn't happen, as a man, I should have reached out to you and told you straight to you since we set up the battle.
Yes. You should have.
Okay.
Hold on. No, what I'm saying is
you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You're right. I'm telling you right now in front of the whole world. You're right. I should have reached out to you. I should have reached out to you.
That's just one.
I'm listening. You're right on one.
Because there's one more thing that happened that is the main problem. So I took that on the chin. You understand that, right? Like I didn't complain about that. I didn't complain to you. I didn't complain to nobody. But I did that performance, and that performance went down the drain because my footage wasn't even being rightly recorded, but only my third round was released. You understand? So the next time that I'm contacted, which is a few months later, is by Bills. This is the first time Bills contact me. It's the first time Bills book me. And he tells me, "You and Chicken Bob Survivor Series, right?" So now I say, "Yo, that sounds cool and all that, even though it don't sound cool, but it sounds cool or whatever." But I just put on a performance of my life when niggas didn't even come shoot it, but I was put by URL by being like, what's going on? And he tells me,
hold on. I mean, I'm gonna let you finish, right? But let's be clear. I didn't book you in Cable Guy. That you and Cable Guy was booked on Coliseum.
But hold on,
wait. We finish my thought. Sleaze asked me because we was coming to film a band battle, an actual band battle at Coliseum, right? And he said that since you and Cable Guy was booked on that card, and y'all was going to do that as a PG, and I said yes. Then when the band battle got canceled because somebody couldn't show, it didn't make sense for us to spend the money to travel all the way up there to shoot it. Because there's no money in it for us. It just cost us money.
Okay, cool. Now you just want to say this on Clubhouse 2 years later, but look, that's regardless of the money, right? So here's the thing, right? That, which is Sleaze, my league on the black bed, maybe they were talking behind the scenes about booking me and Cable Guy. But they they never came to me and said that they're booking me a cable guy. They came to you, and I guess they said whatever. So what I'm saying is, when I got booked for that battle, how I found out that I'm battling at my home league and URL shooting it, and my opponent was from you. It wasn't from Sleeves, it wasn't from Black Bean, it was not from no Coliseum stash, it was from you. So I'm looking at it like, you're giving me another chance. Like that's what I said.
That's
you're
right.
booking me to this battle. So now when that guy comes film it, now it's just like, this, I feel like this was for nothing. It was really for nothing because the food got fucked up. Now, I'm not here to be, like point no finger because like I said, I never complained about it. It was not about nothing really to me, because it's really not that serious. It's just battle rap. Yeah, I'm trying to push my shit forward, but whatever though. All right, cool. Moving forward now. Bills hit me up and said that he's booking me versus Chicken Ball, right?
That's correct.
I tell him, cool, but what happened with they were supposed to come film it? He tells me, yo, listen, bitch, I don't know nothing about none of that. All I know is that you and Chicken Ball will be battling. Because the Bible said we want to take the battle or not. I said, cool, let's do it. So now, leading up to the battle, we doing great promo. Remember the face off we did, right?
Yep. It was with the girls. It was with
Duchess and all them, right? Look, that might have been the first PG face-off in ever. That might be the only PG face-off. But that's the initiative that we took to promote that battle. Because once again, I feel like this is my last chance, and my shit that was supposed to be my last chance didn't even work out, even though I went as crazy as I can go. All right, cool. So now, when I get to the event, mind you, this is day one, not even day one. It was like day 4 or some shit.
So it was Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday was day 1 and day 2, right?
That's correct.
This is the card that Easy to Block Captain Battle Swag Tanner, right?
That's a fact.
This
is Swamp versus November. And Ace versus Jada Knight. But go ahead.
Yeah, but that one might have been on like day 2 or 3. I'm talking about the card I was on.
You was on the PG card.
On the PG card on Friday. So now, the event didn't start till about 6 o'clock. So now, when I get there, right, or when I finally walk in the venue and I see Bills, the person that booked me for this battle, he tells me that you personally requested for me to battle live. Is that true or not?
No, that's correct.
Okay, so now hear me out now. Let me hear me out. If he's telling me, yo, he requested for you to battle live tonight because he wants to be front and center for this battle. Now, I see you at the battles and when you be front row for certain people that you want to see, or you feel like, all right, cool, I like how that sounds. Let's do it. So now, I see you working the venue later on that night, but you also disappeared. So by the time that I battled, it's 2:30 in the morning. Did you know that?
I mean, I had to. I was there.
No, you wasn't there, though.
I wasn't at the event.
You was not there when I battled Chicken Ball at 2:30 in the morning.
Where was that?
I don't know your business. I don't know your personal life. And I'm not trying to turn this into that type of conversation.
No, I'm saying, because you telling me where I wasn't. So tell me where I was.
All right, so listen to me, bro. I don't know your business.
How will he tell you? How he gonna tell you where he was? Come on. Just come on.
I'm telling you, it's when I battled at 2:30 in the morning, I scanned the entire venue and I know who was in that venue.
Right.
You understand?
Oh, that's fair. I'm not making that. I didn't see your battle. Cool.
Maybe you, I don't know. Maybe that's what I don't know. But listen, so after that battle happened, and that was the last battle of the night, everybody is outside. 15 minutes of fame, everybody doing anything. Everybody's around. I would have been seeing you, bro, tripping. But that's not even about nothing, though. My problem is that why did they make me battle last if the whole point of me battling last was basically no point, basically. All right, cool, no problem. I took that on the hop as well. I took that on the chin.
Come on, stop being so cool. That was my problem with you last time, Benji Lolo. You got the man right here. That is your problem. That is a problem. He's trying to make it seem like he is the one giving you the shot. You hear a little bit now that he didn't even book that battle. He made it seem like to you that he actually booked the battle with you and Cable Guy. Where you on the, but that wasn't even the case. He just told you. He tried to make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So he playing you to the left. You thinking you feeling special, thinking it's for P, but he don't really care. He don't care. He didn't book the battle. He said he didn't even have time. It's a waste of their time to go up there and shoot y'all battle. Cost him too much money. But he made you feel special though. So now here you go again, not knowing. Now you finally know that, but then you didn't know that, and now you feel special again, looking for P, and he ain't even there for your other battle, the Bills book. That is a problem, bro. Tell that man. And you should stop trying to make me feel like you on my side when you ain't. Here I am looking for you. You making me feel like this, but you ain't. Tell him how you feel. You up there talking to him.
Did you not tell me this? Okay, and this is the problem right here. Did you not tell me multiple times, didn't you? We're gonna give you your fair shot multiple times, like more than twice. We're gonna give you your fair shot and we're gonna drop that battle. Yes. So the board can decide if they like you or not. Right or right?
Yes. That's correct. So excuse me, guys.
I just want to say this one thing. Hold on. I just want to say this one thing. That's why a year later, when y'all try to book me for Survivor Series, and I say I want to be compensated, that's why. It's not for World Star.
Did you tell Bill that? You told him that's why?
What do you mean? Of course I told him why. And when I told him, the only reason I'm gonna call. I just want to say this. The only reason I accepted that, Bills, I'm glad you went for. The only reason, am I right or am I wrong, Bills? The only reason I accepted that battle, the deal I made with you, is if my battle gets released. And you said, don't worry about that. That battle is coming out.
All right, so check this real quick. Guys. Yo, fellas, hold on 1 second. I just want to reset the room, just so we can have some continuity and some understanding in the room. For anybody just tuning in, we got Benji on the stage, which is a battle rapper who has went through Thank you. That went through, that's going through the actual process, or that has been through the process, has dealt with P. Him and P are talking about some of their discussions and some of their dealings. I got a question for you, Benji, just so we're not reiterating some of the same things.
I don't want to lose track of what was going because Bill's there, and I just want to. Because I want to just confirm something real quick.
Thank you, Benji Lolo. I was about to say the same thing, but I'm so glad you just a real nigga, Benji. Don't let him I don't know what Quest just did. Let's look. Bills is here. Let's see what happened. It's a communication thing now, right? One telling one this, y'all got Benji confused. You got both of them on the phone. Talk. Hush, Quest. When they trying to talk and we're listening, what are you doing?
Well, unfortunately,
Benji, unfortunately, though, you're on our show. So we gotta.
What does that mean? I'll see. Almost turned it off. What?
We gotta make sure we get some of these questions out. What specifically?
Let me say this real quick.
Questions out. Y'all don't got no questions. We already had that. We already know that. Stop it. Y'all got the man who had the problem talking to the man on y'all show. Back up. Let him hash it out. What are you doing? Unfortunately, it's our show, and we gotta ask you these questions. You sound stupid. They're trying to hash it out. I don't get it. You forgot why you even up here? It's because Benji came out with the video. Then he's talking to Pete.
Hold on. I gotta get this from.
Your volume is a little low.
Okay, I gotta get this from Benji. What specifically would you have preferred for P to do in handling your situation with URL to make it so you're
simple as that?
Okay.
I'll give him that. He can have it.
That's it.
Hold on now. This is the thing I want to say.
You happy, Quest? Huh? You happy? Got your question off. It made us miss the whole little. He probably even forgot he was trying to hash it out and see where the miscommunication was between Bills and him. Bet you.
No, Benji, right? I never had a problem with Benji. One time, never. Never had an issue with him. Never had no mix.
I got a question. What does his last chance mean? Since you're not the last say-all, you're not the last one who make all the final decisions, what does his last chance mean? Why don't y'all ask real questions?
His battle on Coliseum, that not going down, that was not his fault, nor was it our fault. what I'm saying? Now, his battle with Chicken Bob, that he's saying it.
Because those type of things, when you say Pete, makes people like me and maybe Benji and maybe Gritty think that you do got control over their destiny. It's your last chance.
I was supposed to be at, and I did, yes, I absolutely did request for him to go last because their battle had the most hype. It should have been last. That's the absolute facts. Now, me not being there, he said I wasn't there. As a matter of fact, I knew I wasn't. I didn't see it. I remember the people telling me about when you punched the feathers out of chicken and the feathers came out. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
But I don't want you to get it confused because my main issue was not that you wasn't there. Like, hey, you were supposed to be there to see me. Like, no. It was the fact that the reason I'm battling last is because you said you were going to be there. So, like, the reason I battled last is for no reason. And the real issue was, I was told that the battle was going to drop and it never came out.
Okay, so two things. To be fair, bro, there's been a bunch of times that I wanted to do certain things and things happen throughout the course of the event. I'm in charge. I can't be at
respectfully, and
I have the intentions. Yeah, I had the intentions to be there. Yeah, I got you. I'm just saying it's not negligent. It's not me just saying I fuck this. I'm out of here.
So Pete, when it comes down to when it comes down, time out. Yo, gentlemen. When it comes down to the issue you're having, Benji, listen to me. You said you had an issue with communication, so I'm just trying to guide the conversation to a space. I'm not trying to make y'all motherfuckers friends or no shit like that, but I do want to guide it in a space for the people that are watching it and they want to know. And so we can seek a resolve. So like if we're resolving the whole process, so it sounds like just having a conversation, talking to when Cannon was speaking earlier on the show, and looking at some of the videos and that communication has been an issue. So me just being on the outside looking in, me looking at the situation, there are some spaces where you're saying, yo, this person is the person that handles this. And then there's someone saying like, well, yo, I've been talking to you. I'm reaching out to you. So why are you putting me off on this person? So a lot of times just hearing this is like, yo, communication in the chat. People say communication. So what can be done or what can be done on the communication side? Do people have an unrealistic view as to how involved you are or how much communication you should have with them? Battlers, is P horrible at communication? What's going on?
I think it's to a fault because I make myself so accessible and I don't mind talking to a guy who only got one battle.
I know he's trying to calm them down and they actually hashing it out. Oh boy, saying things like P, like, you got that one. Oh, dang, you right about that. Yeah, like they're having a regular conversation and hashing it out over the phone. Oh, wait, this is our show. Let us guide it. Let us lead it to this space of confusion. That space you're talking about is confusion. I don't even know what are you even talking about? I was confused when you just talking. I don't even want to hear you talk. They're hashing it out. It's our show, though. What does that mean? Get your bars, you got a show. What does that mean? It's my show, though. It's my show. Right. And they hashing it out on your show, so shut up.
It kind of seems like Benji is getting jumped slowly. Like one person jumps in and everybody's about to go again. Well, check it out. Roll the footage.
I don't mind doing that. I'll sit on the phone with a nigga for an hour. They only got one battle. I will do that. But because I do that, I think that sometimes that's my fault. Though. That's not their fault. It feels like, okay, well, this is how it is. This is how it's supposed to work. And not to mention, things change. Okay. At one moment, I was in charge of this, and then another moment, they put me in charge of this. I'm no longer in charge of that. That's not my lane to do. That's somebody else's lane to do. And I tell the people, that's who you're supposed to be talking to. Talk to Bills.
No, but that's the wrong thing. You can't do it like that, Pete. If your job title changed and you got prior engagements or things you said to the battle rappers, and then they got a new boss, you can't tell them, the battle rapper, hey, go talk to the new boss. They got totally different agenda. No, you're supposed to tell Bills, hey, I promise this to him, make it happen. Because you over them, right? right? They're gonna listen to you, right? Right. That's how you handle that. Or they won't get confused because they all confused. Boy, I'm like, yeah, you just sent me over there to Bills. But me and you was talking. What happened to me and you? Nah, what you mean? I moved up. I promoted, nigga. Yeah, look at me now. I promoted. Look at me. Kiss my butt. Go talk to Bills. Right. Heck, you talking about Pete? What do you want me to do? Things change. Things change. And I direct y'all to the person y'all do supposed to talk to. What? No.
But it's your show, right?
It's my show. It's my show. Right. This is what my show means, right? I can do whatever I want. Forget what y'all are listening to. But not this is how the show's supposed to go. I'm saying, why is he saying this is show when them hashing it out is why they brought Benji up there, right? Why would you interrupt them? That's the part I'm saying why he's saying that, y'all. Like, what the heck are you talking about? Let them talk. They're not arguing. They're not about to fight. It's not about to get gangster and they talking stupid. Hey, you guys, calm down. That's when you jump in. Not regular old talk, hashing it out. They sound cool. It sounds like he about to book Benji. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? He know he doing wrong, bro. Like, dang, yeah, I am on my high horse. Let me take care of the little guys. There we go. That's all we ask for, Pete. Then go back up there to gnome cars and all that. Because Kenny just told you, everything outside of caffeine, you got something to do with it. What? Kenny might not know what he's talking about, but he said that. He said that.
Okay. Hey, Benji, in closing, is there anything that you like to be known in regards to this entire, and as far as this entire conversation goes?
I mean, overall, the main point is this.
Book me.
Like, number one,
be honest.
It's not, oh, I need Peter. I needed him to communicate with me, like, hey, what you're doing? You're cooking dinner. I'm texting him. He's going to be buddies or not like that. My issue that I had in the past with this whole thing was that him not communicating with shit that needed to be communicated. Things that you're telling me that you're just leaving the empty bridge, and it's like, I don't even know what's going on. You're leaving me in the, you know what I'm trying to say? So that was that situation. But overall, what I really want to say is, no, I did not decline URL because I feel like I need to be paid because I've been at WordStar. No, I declined URL. I declined these bookings because I done wasted too much of time and I have nothing to show for it. And I cannot continue to waste my time.
I respect that, Benji. I respect that. So you're telling me that when it was brought up that you said you wanted to be paid a certain amount, telling me that's false. You never said that.
No, yes, that's the second phone call. The second phone call, I definitely said that. Actually, I did say that both phone calls. No, the first phone call, I told Bills, if my footage get dropped, then we can do the battle because I feel like I'm doing these Survivor series, but it's just not even to come out. I can't even see the footage. It's not even like I put the footage up to me and I can get it dropped on my own and nothing. I just don't. The footage is gone. It's imaginary. So I told him that, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna make sure the battle drop. It was going to drop anyway." That was the first phone call. And being that I saw that the footage wasn't coming out and I had no communication when I hit Bills up and he don't respond about certain shit about the battle and they running me in circles, I said, fuck it, I'm not doing it because I see what this is. Then the second time when they hit me up for another Survivor series, I told them, listen, there's nothing to really talk about if there's nothing in the budget. So I wasn't told the opponent, I wasn't told why it was made, I wasn't told any of that. I just told that there's nothing in the budget.
You didn't make the comment. Wait. I got one more fact. You didn't make the comment that if it wasn't on caffeine, you wasn't interested.
Oh yeah, definitely. That second time for sure.
That's all. Because when you first came on this call, you said you had to dispel some lies. I ain't heard one thing.
No, I did. You said that I said that I was viral, so I need to be paid. That was a lie.
No.
Okay, that's what you said.
No, that's not a lie. That's what Bills told me. You didn't speak.
Okay, so Bills lied then.
So I didn't tell no lie.
Okay, so Bills lied.
That's what I was told.
If Bills told a lie and Bills lied, guess what? That's why Bills is on the phone. Hey, Bills, speak up. Bill, where you at? Right. That is a lie. What you mean? He told you, and that's what he's saying. Now, you didn't mean to lie. We ain't going to accuse you of being a liar. But that's a lie. He just come up to clear up the lie. That's it. Oh, what? That I didn't lie. Like, stop trying to argue.
I don't know what your conversation was. I know what I was.
I'm just letting you know that was a lie. No, being that you related the lie, maybe you didn't know it was a lie.
Hey, so Benji, why did you let's clear it up. So we got that wasn't factual, right? Okay. So it wasn't. Okay, so check. And I get that P said, yo, he specifically was like, yo, Benji, I was told this is what I was told. So cool. What was the purpose, just so we could dispel that, what was the purpose in asking for payment? What motivated that when that wasn't the case prior?
Me wasting my time, me being so dream saying that niggas is gonna come shoot a battle that they didn't shoot, so I wasted 300 for nothing. Then setting me up with a battle that I didn't.
Wait. But you want to talk about Benji? You want to talk about people lying? You just said being sold. Nobody sold you no dream, bro.
Listen, it's like you missing the point of what I'm saying.
I'm not.
If you can't help it,
I'm listening. Wait a minute. I'm listening to what you're saying. Okay. What you're saying was you were sold a dream. So this is what happens when you're sold. Somebody tells you something that they know is not true, and they tell it to you anyway. Who's selling a dream?
Okay, so being that communication wasn't involved, I have the right to look at it from whatever perspective I need to. I
like Benji though. I ain't gonna lie. He talking real. He's staying real calm with him. But I see why Gwitty be arguing with him. He just explains you this. It's like selling him a dream. You didn't even, and you admitted it. You didn't even know. You didn't book the Coliseum battle with him and Cable Guy, sir. You told him that. But guess what? You're the one who told him. So why would you do that? Other than trying to be the big guy on campus, trying to show him that you freaking, or selling him a dream like you. And then battle last, I'll be there front center stage. He asked you, did you say that or not? You say, yeah, sure, I said that. Right. So he can call that also selling him a dream if you're not there. So what? He just explained that. So then, selling you a dream, what does that mean? Like, what? He just said it. But I'm glad Benji's just keeping it cool. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to, I don't know, he's a cool guy.
That's the case. I'm gonna just start making up perspectives and look at the shit.
So if you look at me and tell me, yo, this is your last shot, and you're battling on Coliseum versus Cable Guy, and you're telling me when, where, and who I'm battling, and then you telling me that you're filming it, you're filming it, and then you don't come and you don't communicate with it. Yes, that was just a dream.
I give you that. So
wow. Stop giving them stuff that you're so passionate about not being there. I haven't heard not one lie. I haven't heard, and then he tell you the lie. Oh yeah, a dream. What do you mean by dream? Say it specifically. They tell you, and then you, yeah, I give you that. Stop doing that.
Rankins. What about the? So where was I then? So where was I?
And then tell us, oh, I wasn't there. What the?
Thanks.
If you don't, you telling me where I wasn't. So tell me where I was. Like what? Hey, Augustine, that's your man. What's up, Augustine? That's your boy right there. What's up with him? Augustine don't want to talk now. That's crazy.
I give you poor communication there, but that's not being sold a dream.
I thought you just gave it to him. But then when you take it back, that's not being sold the dream. That's just called poor communication. You just gave it to him, though. Right. He can look at that as being sold a dream. You already gave it to him. That's what it is. And you're right. Poor communication. Stop trying to act like you run everything. You ain't had nothing even to do with that. Just sold that boy a dream.
I would have told you that knowing that I wasn't doing it.
That's the thing. I don't know what
I'm telling you.
Because I wasn't communicated. This is our first time speaking about this 2.5 years later. I don't expect it.
Fair enough.
So that's it.
All right, so check, Benji. In closing, communication was fucked up for you. That's how you felt, correct?
Now we need Gwitty up here. So Spanish Harlem was right. I agree with him because you even say he was right. He was telling the truth and all that. That's what he said. All right. So Spanish Harlem was right. And then Benji Lolo was right what he was arguing about. So what was going on? Bad communication, right? P's hard to deal with. He thinks he's the last one or the big say of all that. He said he's not. So everything should be good if y'all just every time he try to not let y'all through, talk to the fans, get on angry fan, start complaining, y'all get booked. And I love that this is happening. We're gonna see Gwitty. We're gonna see Spanish Harlem. We're gonna see them there. I'm glad. Because the fans on their interviews was, oh no, they're whack. Oh no. And then people like Your Honor, oh, they don't supposed to be there anyway. Blah, blah, blah. P should be the no, he shouldn't. If they got fans, if they establish, if they win these battles or do good in the battle, they should move on like everybody else.
Thanks.
Period. No, some people got it, some people don't. We don't know. No. We old school. Wins or losses. And we want to see all y'all do good, though. If they're doing good, let them keep moving. Give them another shot. Heck y'all talking about?
All right. P, with that said, you've expressed that may be true. So
yes, no. Let's clarify. Not that it may be true. That's absolutely true.
Okay. So
I stand on mine. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
All right. So
I'll do the maybe.
So we gotta.
No. Let's clarify.
Only reason he said maybe because you still was trying to say no, it was just bad communication. I wasn't really trying to say, dream. That's why he's only saying maybe. And then no. I was absolutely wrong. I told that man a dream. Right. So you just want to be. Everybody got to be wrong when they're talking, and then you got to correct them. But you know what I'm saying? Like what? Just because you just want an argument. You just want to debate everything. Like, come on.
He's a defensive person. He's super defensive.
That's funny. As long as you book them, we ain't got no problems with you, P. If you book the guys that we want to see, that's it. It don't matter if you want to see them or not. It's your last chance. Right. Then you got a couple more chances after that. Put him back on the stage and watch him go viral again. This time on the real stage. Yeah.
So Rankins, if we were having a debate or not even a debate, if you were asking me something that and you were applying something we said so get your bars up, man. So it is correct that you are doing such and such, right? Then I say no. Yes, it is. Like that's crazy to me. That's so crazy.
That's what he said. I mean, guarantee. Absolutely. You gotta pick the word absolutely right. Not just maybe. Not maybe. We don't do maybes. Even though I may be, he said maybe a couple times. He said, I don't remember that. So it might have happened or not. Ain't might, maybe, all that the same? Might, maybe. Right. It might have happened. Let me just go with that. So that's a maybe right there. I thought you don't do maybes. Huh? You're just talking, bro. You're just talking. And you don't even expect people to even listen. I don't think. Keep been working on that voice. See, that's the thing about people that sit there and just listen to their voice on recording, trying to work on whatever they sound like. Yeah. Just like to hear yourself talk. Don't even care if you make no sense. That's my grandfather used to say, y'all. What, you record yourself talking all the time? You just want to hear yourself talk, huh? You working on your voice? What you doing? What you doing over there? I'm in this conversation, nigga. What the heck is going on?
We gotta move on from that. I hope you brothers in the future are able to do business. Yo, Benji.
We never been not able to do business ever.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm just talking about the future. But
what's throwing me off overall now is Quiddy got up there, but he's still going to get booked, right? Look, I just told somebody to book him, right? Didn't I tell you that? Yeah, right. So he's still getting booked, but he up here complaining. Benji Lolo is y'all good with business. Spanish Harlem, he's booked, right? So these guys are booked, but they out here complaining. But you know what you said earlier? If the no's turned to yeses, we wouldn't be here. It looked like they're booked, and we're here, and we're here. Battle rap is life, man. I can't finish the rest of the video, y'all. Y'all gotta watch the rest for yourself. P, get it together. If they got fans, if they got fans, let them keep moving, and they do good in the battles. Let them at least drop their battle. Hey, whatever you promise these guys, do that. How about that? If you have conversations with these guys, just do that. Let's just start there. Salute to you. Salute to the Benji. Salute to Gwitty. Hopefully, did they talk about did Gwitty jump up? Did they talk about Gwitty or not?
Nah, the last person was Benji.
All right. It looked like they kind of hashed that up. We're gonna definitely see Benji. Did you see that Mortal Kombat thing? That joint was fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still doing. Salute to the gang. Salute to Get Your Bars. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Mailman. Battle rap is life. I see everything. Y'all stay on your A game, man. Final words. I forgot. Get us out of here. Get Your Bars.
Final words is, we don't. It's okay to be a gatekeeper, but just make sure that if you're a gatekeeper, you're doing it for the progression of the culture, not just for the progression of your career. And that's my final words. Peace and love to everybody. I appreciate you, Rankins.
You're already. We out of here. We see everything, man. Y'all stay on your A game, man. Holla at us.